character, bro. That intro get to stay.
You know, speaking of hoes, you gonna get a lot of people cussed out in life.
What does she do now?
This one, you,
Me?
yeah, motherfucker trying to slut. The motherfucker text me talking like you, trying to slut me out over a motherfucking haircut.
No, well,
Nah, fam.
kudos.
What happened? What
Fuck
happened?
her.
What happened, Juan?
Calling me talking about, is it haircut day? She's like, no, it ain't haircut day. I gotta go work today. You trying to contribute to this haircut though? Because you know I don't want to pay for it myself. He said, if I'm paying you laying, I was like, oh fuck. MiMi really got you motherfuckers going crazy in the
So
street.
basically, he's saying if you get cut, she get the fuck.
Yeah, if I get a fresh cut, she get the fuck. That's what it was.
It's wild in these streets,
Look,
bro.
we talked about
Know
your
your
whole
worth,
price
King.
on Monday. You said chicken tenders and fries.
You
The
did.
haircut is probably
You
more
did.
than that.
You did.
So-
You did lower your budget.
You said Jordan.
Yeah. So
Yeah, you
so
did.
my whole price is probably about
$40.
$250.
Well,
It must be
cheaper
variable.
because It was a chicken tender.
I think it's a sliding scale.
Okay.
Yeah, it depends on what you got for me that day.
Depends on if you want some tenders.
Right, you know.
Man, we need to step your game up.
I'm a cheap hoe.
I see it.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Granny would be so disappointed.
She would. But
Know your worth, King.
She spazzed on Sheila for asking her for $2.
I'm just trying to balance out the spectrum. I got an expensive hoe. Let me be the cheap hoe. I'm just trying to balance out the spectrum.
See, that's not gonna work. You wanna know why that's not gonna work? Because you around her all the time, so your personal value should go up because you see what these hoes is going
I'm
for.
grooming you to be an expensive hoe.
Right.
We gotta
Cheap
carry
hoes.
on
But these
the
hoes
damn
ain't got no money right now, so I gotta take what I can get.
Then you fuck with the hoes with money.
Oh,
See, that's the
Nigga,
problem.
you
next
see,
time is over, they done spent all their money.
Right.
and that's where you messed up at.
MKE to
See, we
Phoenix.
didn't identify the problem. He is settling as a hoe. You can't be a
You
settling.
can't be
hoe.
a settling hoe.
You got to be a hoe that stick to your guns.
Should have got me a bitch with a PPP loan.
You should have called it when the PPP was
See?
flowing. At that point in time, they was giving money away.
You
It
gotta
was an
start
extra
your conversation with, do you have a small business?
Or ask them if they're unemployed.
No,
Ask them if they're
sorry.
unemployed because there was an extra $300 in the unemployment.
With all that being said, welcome to another episode of the Death Fresh Show. I am your host, Young Fresh, aka Heartbreak Fresh. Or I'm now going by my new alias, I'm always good, like, comfort food.
So your diabetes.
Like, comfort food is always good.
And diabetes.
And so am I.
Diabetes.
But,
Yeah, remember I thought his earbud case was his insulin.
all
y'all
right.
can see.
So I see what kind of show we're gonna have. We're gonna cut her mic off early because I don't want to deal with this shit.
I mean, for those of you guys who are tuning in, as you can see, we have one lovely young lady and a hoe in the building with us today.
Two of my favorite people, though.
They are two of our favorite people, and we brung these two young ladies together because they have something in common. They are not only the A mics and leads of their shows, but they have to deal with honorary niggas. Okay,
Sexist pigs and some hoes.
Listen,
episode title.
Boom,
Man.
boom. Sexist pigs and hoes.
That's basically the title of the show. So we want to go ahead and kick it off with for those who don't know, introduce yourselves, ladies.
I'll go first so we can say the best for last. Y'all used to me and shit. So if you are not familiar with me, I am MiMi 700 or Come Walker if you're nasty, the host of Socially Awkward. Make sure you check out my OnlyFans. And if you are into sex toys, lingerie, and novelty items, shop www.comerscandycloset.com. Y'all know I was going to plug my shit, so don't even look at
I was like, maybe Teezy should have went
it.
first.
Yes, I ain't got all
Hand me
that.
my buttons. Somebody hand me my buttons. It's gonna be
You want this?
it's gonna be a rough night.
I didn't even flip your buttons, bro.
Yeah.
I just
Damn.
told you I didn't flip your
And the
buttons
one button I want don't even work.
because I didn't flip your buttons, bro.
Oh.
Can you calm down? Can you calm down? It's okay, Juan.
Preparation is key, guys.
Self-preservation. Health is wealth.
Health as well.
But yeah, you broke his motherfucker.
Ooh.
Who broke? I ain't broke.
No, you said health is wealth.
Mm.
I'm telling you guys, it's Ro.
Wrong.
It's Ro.
Can you introduce yourself?
Oh, sure. My name is Teezy from Teezy Talks Podcast. I don't have any nothing.
No side
for y'all.
businesses.
You got no aliases?
Not really. I'm just Teezy.
You gotta just start throwing
They
your.
don't know no Lakara, so
you got-
you gonna be like, who the
like-
fuck is Lakara?
I laughed so hard when she said, "You it's Teezy Talks." I'm like, "Damn, the full, not just Teezy, the full
first
thing."
name, last
It-
name.
And you know what's funny? Because Teezy's in my phone by her government name, and I was scrolling. Like, who the fuck is Lacar? Oh, Teezy.
Dog, on my mama, dog. Just we Teezy. Like when I was looking for it to
Because
send
that's
her,
why I kept telling you to text her the ads. I was like, oh shit, her number in my phone. All right,
I was
can text
looking
her
for
instead.
her
Yeah.
to send you the inbox on Facebook, and instead of looking for Lacar, I was definitely looking for Teezy.
Yeah.
I was like, why
got
you
it in parentheses.
just change your name to Teezy?
See, and
She about to
because
change
I'm
it again in August,
because
so
I know
cool,
and I'm familiar with both, and I know how people will flip flop.
Mhm.
Like that's never been a problem for me. Like I instantly know it. It's like I'm used to Teezy, but I still know the car.
Right.
That's just as bad when you find out somebody you've been calling one name all your life, and you find out their name is really something
No,
else.
nobody knows this nigga real name.
Dog, we and this nigga was in the car, and he pissed me off, and I
Nah.
called this nigga by his government name.
First of all, let's dead this narrative now. Dewan is my real name. It just ain't my first name. Motherfuckers be like, Dewan ain't your real name? It's like, yes, it's a part of my name. It's just a middle name.
No. Let's go even further. This nigga don't even tell people his real first name. He got a whole chick thinking his name is something completely different.
But it's a nickname that he uses for his first name. Because and that's the thing. Like I have him stored as that. So
Why?
when I be like, Siri called it, and she be like, "Who the fuck is that?" And I'm like, "Oh shit, I forgot." So I have to store him based off of what everybody else calls him because nobody in the
No,
family.
he
we
had
don't
this
call him that.
whole thing, and his name was Marcus.
Yeah. So
Wow.
I have to make myself
like-
call him that.
When-
Like,
that shit used to be a pain in the ass. Like when we was in high school, you got bitches calling the house, and they calling, they looking for one person like such and such there. Mom be like, Mark, come get this motherfucking phone. They be like, who is Mark?
who the fuck is Mark?
Like, yeah, that's my brother.
I just don't like telling people my real name because they don't get it right. It always end up being Lakara or Takara.
I can see this.
How the hell they
Takara.
get a tuh?
No.
It is
Even
love.
if you tell them your name, they mess it up later on. So I'm like, just call me Teezy because at this point. But I didn't get my nickname till high school.
I was going to ask you, how'd you get the nickname Teezy?
It was LTZ. So Lakara, T.
Makes sense.
They made it. And then everybody dropped the L.
This,
Just said Teezy.
nobody's gonna call you that. It's Teezy.
Yeah.
It's like dropping the little.
No, maybe Bow Wow should pick that motherfucker back up.
Is they really gonna do this versus him and Romeo?
What is Romeo got to play?
He can go. Bow Wow can go against Soulja Boy. We just talked about this.
That actually would be the better choice.
Right. It makes more sense, and they both can do.
I'm so
I
sick.
think Big Draco will wash him though.
I'm so
That's
sick.
what.
I'm so sick of seeing DeAndre on TV. Man.
Did you
I hate
follow
this-
me?
He
Yes,
will never,
I hate
he will
this
never
nigga.
die.
He won't.
He won't.
Like folks just won't go.
But you know what's
away.
funny? I never realized how much of an impact Dog really had.
What first? To do
Not
the
my
live.
generation.
And it's crazy because like when he jump out the window, he be like, I was the first to do it.
Showed your age.
When you look at it, you
Not
be like,
ashamed of it.
But that's the
She's
thing.
stuck in the 90s.
Yeah, because I'm like, everybody be saying like, y'all got to give him his flowers and his credit because the TikTok and the Instagram and whatever the fuck. And I'm like,
I do
bro,
get
I don't
Soulja
know.
Boy.
One day a motherfucker just said, hey, download this app, and I did it.
Soulja Boy really fucked me up as a child. Cause he really had me thinking I was gonna get discovered off MySpace.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, they signed this nigga. He terrible.
He is the reason why SoundCloud
I'm
rappers
like, well,
exist.
He was
shit.
very clever though.
I got some decent.
Oh,
rap.
that's how you got
Saving it.
famous?
It was just
Look, one day I was just listening to the radio and the nigga was on it. Okay. And it was
Yeah,
music
so
videos and shit.
apparently back in the day, like when you could upload your music in like LimeWire, he
That
was
virus.
he was relabeling his shit as like popular artists. So like he would tag like whatever like the hot Lil Wayne song is. So when you go to LimeWire to download a Lil Wayne song, do you think it's Wayne? It'd be him.
Oh, you know
I'd be
that.
so mad.
No, that makes sense now. Because I
I've
used to
been
get like
pissed.
I would download a
I'd be
song
so
and it'd
mad.
be some bad nigga. I'm like, who the all this time it was so
Like, remember that day we went to KFC and they gave me the wrong shit and I didn't figure it out till we got into. Remember how upset I was?
Yeah.
I think that's how I be.
especially because LimeWire used to give you viruses back in the day.
and
So
Bear
you
Share.
risked it.
Oh,
all.
Bear Share fucked me up so good.
I wouldn't even
All
try
I got
Bear
was
Share.
Bill Clinton. I did not have sexual relations. I kept getting that for my downloads.
I kept getting what is that
Every
like?
time
What's
I-
it called? Rick Rolled.
Never gonna give.
Yeah, I
you
kept
up.
getting those.
Never gonna let
Or
you.
you'll get the loop.
Oh, see, and that happened. Like I would get that on the Fire Stick when I would go to watch certain shit. That would come
I
up.
got sick of the free trying to do the little jailbroken Fire Stick thing. I was like,
Oh, you can just
because it didn't
bring-
work.
you just bring it to us. We would have hooked you up.
I
Like,
mean,
at
it
this point,
always
I'ma
go
pay
away,
for it.
though.
At this-
Yeah.
At this point, I'm just paying. I'm gonna pay
Because you'll
for
be
it.
sitting there
Yeah,
waiting,
just-
going through each one, trying to pick the best
That
one.
that do be tedious. That part
I'm
do be
out.
annoying.
I'm out on that.
But with the way everything's set up now, you just swap your passwords.
That's what we.
That's what we do now. Like you got HBO, you got
Mhm.
Stars, you got Netflix.
Yep, and then I lied to my mama about all of them. Stay on my shit.
You be telling her you don't have them?
Yeah, but hey, you know it took my mom like 2 years to realize we had internet in the house.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
How did she
You
think
know what?
this was?
No,
And
no,
then
it makes
I
sense.
I made the network name Error.
That's what I was saying. Mimi
So
changed the
that-
name. Mimi changed the names. That's why you would never know.
Yeah, so
You-
I definitely made it Error. So she thought that it was something popping up from like across the street because you know we live across from the park.
You
Yeah,
might.
she didn't know we had internet. For
She
like
might
2
be a
years.
terrorist.
You might be a piece of shit.
Bro, she don't pay rent and shit. I was like, man, fuck that. You done with the freebies over
Can't
here.
even. She could use the. She could at
can't-
least
she
use
can't
the
use the
internet to get a
Wi-Fi?
job.
She couldn't.
Maybe she
Pay
can get.
right now?
So no, she still don't. But
She might be able to get a work at home job.
no, and that's the thing that pisses me off about her not working. It's like, bro,
All these at-home jobs she could get.
bro, there is a motherfucker sitting at Walmart right now with no arms and legs at the front door. You can't do that.
There is some retards at the front door.
It's a
a
whole
lot of
chicken. It's
Yo,
a whole chicken nugget saying
bro.
thank you for coming to Walmart.
Time
And
out.
you can't do that.
Chicken nugget, though?
You can't say that.
You know them little, they used to come in little Happy Meals and shit.
Yeah, he's like.
Wasn't they on McDonald's where they used to literally be talking little chicken nuggets?
Yeah, it used to had like little cowboy hat and shit. You could swap out the clothes. It was like Mr. Potato Head, but chicken
Yeah.
It
nuggets.
was chicken nuggets. I remember those. Damn, that really showed my age right there.
Gastown, you're 40.
Mine was a Mr.
Two.
Potato Head. No.
You'll be 43 this year.
Yeah, I worry about it when I get there.
But yeah, she at home all day long, sitting down.
What does she do? I mean,
she shops online all fucking day. All she does is sit on the laptop on Amazon and Kohl's and Walmart and everything else.
shout
She
out-
type all day,
does
but
she
you
get
can't get a job.
does
Shout
she
out
get
to Amazon.
disability?
Huh?
Does she get disability?
Yes.
That's why she won't work.
Look,
Got my
she would
socks
make
from
more.
Amazon.
I'm just saying. No, because if they find out
They'll
you got a
cut it.
job, they'll
Yeah.
cut it.
No, I know, but the point is she can be doing.
Some under the
other
table shit. I feel you.
Tom could give her a job as an intern.
I actually have a legitimate intern now.
Really?
Did I
Yeah.
tell y'all what she did to me this week?
I think you did. No,
She,
you couldn't have. We talked on Monday.
So y'all know I'm allergic to everything.
you
Oh,
tell
you
us.
wrote that
did-
in the group
You
chat.
did tell us. Okay.
I got new toy in. Like I got a sample in before I decided to buy a bulk of it.
I'm just happy
She
to
wanted
be
me to
here.
give her the sample. I told her no. You know, this motherfucker picked up a dandelion and threw it in the truck on me. And I was itching for like 2 hours. I was
So
so
for those
pissed
you
off.
who don't happen to know, Mimi is allergic to everything living.
That's a gem.
It wasn't even a living dandelion. It was a motherfucker with the little. It looked like a little fuzzy booty hole. It was the ones you blow on and
A
shit.
fuzzy booty hole.
For the wish one.
Yeah.
Just call it the wish, Mimi.
Wait, so
We don't know the real name. We've been calling
It is, but
wish
dandelion-
so long,
they
but
just
I ain't know
dandelion
it
is
was
a wish.
fuzzy booty hole.
You know, it took me almost until I was like 12 to
Hey, not
realize that the
everybody
dandelion
smooth
turned into the wishes.
I done seen some
Bro, I
stuff.
never knew that.
Yeah,
so niggas out here eating ass that's just like licking carpet.
Yeah.
terrible.
Big yuck.
So, what questions did you have for the guest today, Juan?
I don't know. Me talking about fuzzy booty hole.
That's why I'm transitioning, bro. Sometimes you gotta walk away.
Right. Especially when there's carpet on the.
Shut up, dog. Just shut up, because you don't know how to stay out of rabbit holes.
I don't know. Nigga might want some sugar.
So, you two ladies
What's that?
host two different podcasts that have two different
Dynamic.
dynamics. Would you like to explain to the listeners what your shows are about? Let's start with Teezy.
My show is mainly about, well, it was about music and hip hop. Well, we still do that though, and argue and all that stuff. But now it's about like music and hip hop still, plus everything that's going on and our personal opinions. And it gets wild because all of us have very different opinions. Like it's 3 males that's on the show with me. They are my friends. They were my friends before the pod. And we all just have our own opinion. We got one person that don't listen to no new music, like nothing new. We got one person that listens to all new music. And then we got one person that just love like old rap, like Styles P and stuff like that.
Damn.
Right.
And then it's like me, like
You sound like
I
the
be
great
trying to
value,
be-
y'all.
We low budget. That's some bitch.
I was like, well, but yeah, like Hayes listens to nothing. You be like, what did you hear anything?
That's me,
The one that's missing. You don't listen to
So,
nothing.
But and Nunu like a lot of turn. And then Mook is the Styles P. He bring up the locks in every conversation. Like they have shit to do with nothing.
Oh, that's Tone and Wu-Tang.
No, that's Tommy with Wu-Tang.
Tone.
I just bring old random hip hop facts out of nowhere.
Tone.
But we're that pod that's gonna touch on all the Milwaukee issues, the stuff that's been going on here, the rumors, fights, whatever.
Yeah,
Plus music, hip hop, and just relationship stuff. A lot of us are, most of us are in relationships on the pod. So it varies. We go all over the place.
So let me ask you a question. How do y'all record for 3 hours straight?
We did that last night, and I'm like, dude, it got to be a way for us to cut something. Like, what am I? And now we didn't even play music. I said, what am I doing? What are we doing?
Vibing.
Making it right.
The conversation.
Because you said that like we don't be here. Like the only reason we end up leaving is because you got to get to the girls. Otherwise, we'd be here even longer.
Yeah,
we easily go over 2 hours.
but that's
every
because
week.
we start talking about stuff that ain't got nothing to do with what we came here about.
So if we have a
But that's
guest,
how it happens
yeah.
because we vibe.
True.
Because we gonna keep our same show. That's the only thing for me. Most of the time, I won't cut out our regular stuff
Right.
for the show. And I might cut out like everyday topic stuff, but I won't cut out our beginning stuff like music, new music, shows, playing the artists that we're gonna play, and then interviewing the guests. But sometimes, like yesterday, we had shout out to Jay Shack. We had him on the show, and it just was a long show.
I really need him to help
Like,
me get
he's
my.
a fitness.
That's
My
the
love- my life
fitness
together.
nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like I
Shaq
don't know.
Fitness.
Oh, that
Shaq
definitely. I
Fitness.
definitely need to call him. Will
Yeah.
Smith working on his dad bod, so that means I got to
That's
start
actually
working on mine.
Monte's supervisor.
Oh, Spectrum. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Surprised you didn't put 2 and 2 together.
But that was a 3-hour show.
I didn't.
And I don't know.
A 3-hour
like,
tour.
wow.
A 3-hour tour.
I mean, but like when you feeling the
Ready to
vibe,
cut it in
it's
half.
really easy to just.
You honestly, because unlike the other show that records 2 days, I always felt your show needs to be 2 days. Because y'all
2
have
days a week. Yeah.
put the
It
music
could
on
be
one
so
and then
busy,
everything
though.
else on the other.
It's hard to get. We be having to do, like I told you, we Wednesday and Fridays, and now they do AAU, which I hate.
Why you hate?
Because I don't want them to have to do that stuff on weekends and holidays.
She does. She wants them to herself.
You sound real selfish right now, young
Well,
lady.
whatever. They know.
It's always been
I
about
got a whole
Teezy
chant
talks.
about it.
You niggas want to go have a life.
I don't mind recording on Wednesday.
It's Teezy and the talks.
And the talks.
It's like Gladys Knight and the Pips.
So they the Pips.
Like David Ruffin and Temptations. Nah,
It's not David
it's
Ruffin.
not.
That's not how it works.
He wanted it.
He wanted it to be.
Yeah, I know.
Because y'all ain't nothing without David Ruffin,
I know.
which might have been a fact.
How would that have looked?
David Ruffin was the lead singer.
No, if he was like marquee lead singer on top of that.
He just
He
did.
would have been done.
He just did
would've
way more
been-
cocaine.
Yeah, and he would have been out a while ago.
So he would have got Joe Button. He would have Joe Buttoned him.
Oh, for sure. Because he definitely would have just phased them motherfuckers right on out and
It
replaced
would've
them with
been
some.
him, Eddie, and he probably would have kept Eddie.
Would have brought
That
Eddie
was
just
his
cause
guy.
that was his boy.
Right.
Eddie would have been the opener on his solo acting, and David Ruffin did
Yeah,
everything.
and then
else.
David Ruffin just closed the show.
Sound about right.
Eddie would have had 2 songs in this motherfucker.
Don't deep side me.
I was thinking about what name I wanted to use when I referred to you, because so many different names we know you by. But we'll keep it simple.
The distributor of dick.
Bruh, I'm not gonna say that.
The pussy prophet.
The voice of the voiceless works for me. That was my line. I'm work with that.
Damn, that goes so far back.
I know. See,
It's still in my Twitter tag.
She definitely
I know.
she definitely the little voice inside your head.
You know, people inbox me all the time and they tell me like dude, you were just so in my head. Like I've been thinking, I'm like, well, fucking say it then. Shit, like
They
it's
probably can't.
and that's at the instance, and it's like I have to be more sensitive to that. Like
Yeah.
everybody doesn't have, that man. Fuck you, I'ma just do it like I do.
Mhm.
But it's so many people that hit me all the time and be like, dude, like you are always spot on with how I be
You
feeling.
just
This
need
shit.
to be a licensed therapist and call it
So-
a day.
You like to see him punk?
Look, man, I can't be doing no therapy shit. I got enough baggage to unpack. I can't be taking everybody.
I
to
think,
being
I
in the
think most
phone with
people.
me
I
and
think
shit.
most therapists.
You
are
gonna
crazy.
unpack it while you getting
They
your
could be
degree.
lost themselves.
So Mimi, explain to the world what your show was about.
Sex and mess.
I said Mimi.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It is not sex and mess. Don't let them lie to you because I have very, 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 touching topics. Like when I
did.
have the me and Ree sessions where I bring my 16-year-old daughter on the show
Mhm.
and I have those parenting moments to share with the world, like
Well,
about her
but
being
we need another
bisexual,
one,
because a lot of parents don't know how to deal with having kids in the LBGTQ community. Like they don't know how to deal with that, especially Black folks.
We
Because having a gay kid is like the worst thing in the world to niggas. Serial killer, perfectly fine. Deadbeat, all right. Woman beater, turn the other cheek, son. Whatever it is, they just don't want their kid to be gay. And I don't have that problem. Like my baby is who she is, and I let her be that. But no, my show is actually designed because as women, we have a lot of stigma on us when it comes to anything dealing with being sexual at all, especially openly, publicly. So my show is basically to say, fuck y'all, fuck that.
Well, oh my.
No, I hate that how
Oh
everybody
my.
tries to put us in this little box just because we're women. So I like to encourage women to be able to embrace their sexuality and own that. And say what you feel, go for what you want. You know what I'm saying? As long as you are being safe, you're not putting nobody in danger, you're not putting yourself in danger, and you having fun, man. Live your fucking life and stop letting people tell you what the fuck you can and can't do with your pussy. It's yours.
Right.
That is your pussy is your birthright. I'm putting that on a t-shirt. Your pussy is your birthright.
We'll sell them.
You heard it here first, guys.
Available on the TDR website.
Your pussy is your birthright.
But it's not just always sex. We talk about weird and crazy shit that
Some of my
comes up.
my favorite episodes were early episodes, like when we had your sister on there and she randomly admitted to not sucking dick. That we had,
To this day, I still don't really believe her.
I don't either. That's why we
Because
cut the
even
mic
like
off.
even when we were kids, it was like, oh well, I just let him eat me out, but we ain't do nothing. It's like she was one of those.
One of those.
The fact
But it's
that,
like
that Teezy was like,
but the niggas that it was like, I know these niggas, bro. They
ain't just eating pussy.
They ain't just monkeying down.
especially not for you. Like with me knowing, because look, when we was younger, we wasn't the finest bitches. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen bitches that they used to deal with at that time. There is no way that they getting ass from these top tier bitches and then coming to you, with this ponytail that don't stay fully in because you need some edge control and all this other little kind of shit. And then they just go come over here, snack on your box and then leave. No.
It be like that sometimes.
Like it's okay, maybe you let them rub it on there, but didn't put it in, or you let them put the tip in and then say, okay, that's enough, whatever. But I know he didn't just eat your pussy and leave. I don't believe that.
All right, let's move on because this is not hopefully awkward.
Well,
maybe she got the game.
No,
she ain't got the juice.
No, not with that baby daddy.
Ooh,
either of them.
So, what made you ladies pick the people that are a part of your show?
Mine happened on a little accident a little bit.
Wait, what was pregnancy? What?
Right. Well, because it started off with, that's why it was just Teezy Talks, because it was supposed to be me and then I'll have a guest every time.
Okay.
So it started off with me, Mook, Cool, and Hayes.
I remember the Cool
just
years.
The first episode, just to get through, like,
right.
Let's see how this works. And
Cool was there.
Cool was
fun.
Cool was a lot in the beginning.
I don't remember those.
Was Cool Casey?
Yes.
Yeah. What was Casey?
listen to the first episode of Death Fresh Show.
Casey was hired and fired same day.
Same episode.
Oh no,
Okay.
Casey she red cup showed him.
She was Red Cup Shorty on the first episode. We
That's a
literally for the Death Fresh Show first episode. You can go back and listen to it. It's episode 250.
I don't fucking know.
I think
She
we
was the
broke-
turn one though.
Yeah, she started the episode already turned. By the middle of the show, when we had to go do a song break, Casey had got fired. Mimi got invited on the show, and the rest was history.
That was quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we thought that it was a good show and we meshed well.
Okay.
Drinking like a mug. That's really.
So how did Mook
serious.
and Nunu factor
Well,
into the picture?
Mook was on the show.
Oh, he was on that one.
Me, Mook, Hayes, and Cool. And then they was like, let's just finish the month out with you.
Right.
And we go from there. And then we finished the month out, but then Cool ended up not coming back on the show anymore. And she had her own reasons for that. But
Creative differences. That's what we
Nunu
said,
was
right?
invited as a guest
Okay.
before Cool was gone though. And he came and he was like, I don't want to be no guest. I want to be on the pod. I was like, just come as a guest and see how you like it. And I was like, you're not on the pod. Like,
Oh, it sounded like that
that's
one.
it.
Oh, so yeah, definitely sound like that one.
And
So
then
definitely her
he was
show.
like- he
I see the
never left.
correlation.
He never left. But it was
Damn.
it fit. It
Y'all
fit
shows
well.
got a lot more in common than I thought.
I
Right.
told y'all we like the great value version.
Because we definitely got a nigga who never left.
Never left. He came on.
He came on for what the fuck did he did? Brushily
He did
awkward. with
grossly
us.
awkward and never left.
Like, ooh, I
like this.
I want to come back.
Everybody was telling us how we meshed so well. And it was because, like, again, we were friends. So
Right.
already. So it was just like cool. Like I was just like, let's just stay on and see y'all. If y'all don't mind it being Teezy Talks, let's just y'all could just stay on. And we
See,
can have
that's the
guests.
difference between her and Joe Budden. She put it on the table. This is my show from the jump.
David Ruffin.
I called the
Had
shot.
they petitioned to get you to change the name, what would it have been? Or would it
I
just
have
been
no clue.
Teezy Talks featuring these niggas?
I have no clue what we would have made it. We would have had to make up a whole name. Cause
I'd just been like Teezy Talks and the rest.
Teezy talks to them.
Teezy
them.
Talks to
yeah,
them?
I don't
Teezy
know
Talks to
what-
them.
I can't even think of nothing. What we couldn't be March Madness because then it's not March every month. So
Yeah, but
that's a good one though.
That's
We
like your
started
favorite
in
song.
March and that's our favorite song.
Yeah, because y'all seem to make sure that damn song get
Anytime
played.
I
that
don't-
song
but
is
look,
played,
I'm
I'm
thinking about
going.
having it played at the wedding.
Look,
So-
y'all know that I don't dance, I don't do nothing. But when they played that motherfucker
You
at the
swag
sweater
serve.
party that year,
Yes.
nigga, I turned the fuck up.
You did.
Everybody do.
That's how
It's
that's how
the
everybody
best.
knew I they was like, dog, we never just let
Mimi
her
high.
rock. Just
That
let her
was
rock.
like Mimi high.
I was, but March Madness turned that shit all the way up.
I think that's the one song that will bind everybody in the room because we all know that's your favorite song.
Yeah, I love it.
As soon as that motherfucker drop, everybody looking for Teezy. Where Teezy?
Yeah.
Like they run to her and sing it in her face, like she
We
don't know the
all
words.
be- Nunu be having me in the headlock. It be a lot going on during that time. I'm like, dog, I can't even sing the song.
Like, what about you, Mimi?
I mean,
How did you get the?
well, you have to be here because you push the buttons. So I said, well, he's here. We might as well, I have to make him engage because I don't want to just talk to myself the entire time that I'm here. So that's how you kind of factored in.
It makes sense. Works
Then
for
this
me.
nigga was like, you know what, bro? That's like the comedic relief. So we'll bring him in. And this nigga just,
Fed a stray cat, never left.
exactly. That's what it was. Nigga left a fucking bowl of milk on the porch. And then that nigga was like, I'm moving in. And then that's how he's here. So it wasn't something that was planned. But like even before then,
Who is the other person?
Mom.
Jamal.
Jamal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he
He's just never on camera.
He don't ever want to be on camera. That's his motif.
But like even for a little bit, if you guys listen to earlier episodes, like I used to even have like Roscoe and Tamia on, and I did that because I got tired of always being the only
Yeah.
woman. Because with my show, like certain topics, y'all don't understand shit.
And we
So
didn't
I
want to be there.
needed female
Other
backup
women.
to be able to, be relatable when I was talking about certain shit. But
That's hard to sit there and talk to yourself too. Like I don't know how people do it. I tried to start my show without
That's what I was gonna do, but I just I
like
couldn't.
an episode. I tried to start an episode without other people, and it was just me just giving my stupid ass opinion.
It'd be like that. I made Doug
It
do a
was
whole
weird as
episode of
hell.
Death Fresh Show by himself.
But
That was the most rambling shit he ever did.
Right.
but we also weren't we weren't going live
We
back
wasn't.
then either.
There was
So
no
now
lives.
I think like if I had to do it, it would probably be a lot easier because I can interact
with people.
with people.
Mhm.
Because that's my problem with listening to podcasts because
Right.
of how we do things. Like I don't even go back and listen to my own shit for editing
Mhm.
because it's like I don't want to have to sit there and like I like to interact and engage with people while shit is going on. So even when I used to listen to Sweats and Suits, like I would chime in on the part when they would go live for that little bit,
Yeah.
but then the rest of the episode I wouldn't know shit about it because I'm like, bro, I don't have the attention span to sit here, and
Do
this
you
is
edit?
coming from me. Well, now we're at the point where we really don't have to.
Mhm.
In the beginning when we did, you know, I would have to sit there and make myself listen, or if I just didn't feel like it, I would just bitch at him later because I'm like, nigga, that's your job to know what to take out.
Bruh.
But
I went and upgraded
you know,
my
I,
whole
like-
equipment to stop her from bitching.
yeah, so now I do enjoy it a lot more with us going live every week because I can interact with people that are listening. Like it's a lot easier than having to talk about it after the fact, because after the fact I probably don't care even though it's my show.
I don't be knowing what they're talking about sometimes.
Yeah, like, and then I have to go back like,
Really?
If it's a Friday and we drinking, yeah, I don't know what the
She
hell.
too
So by the
much.
time we get to Monday, you like, damn, that happened.
Yeah.
Well,
I be like, who said that? What part is that?
right.
Like, when they
But
talk
that's the
back.
thing with Mimi's show. She's one of the few shows on the network where the live is what makes the show
Mhm.
unique. You know, because people really do stay up and tune into her show.
Mhm.
Plus, since she started her business, she basically is a QVC after the first hour and a half.
They definitely gonna flash some new toys.
Right. She's a QVC. And it'd be crazy because
Oh, that's
people will listen.
perfect.
People will listen.
Promote your stuff.
Probably
Yeah.
about like the 90-minute mark. People start dropping off because it's late. But then the numbers go right back up when it's dick showing time.
Mm. So Dick showing time at the end.
Yeah.
you know what? But I did say,
Pause.
I know.
He was like, yeah.
yeah, 'cause,
Double
you know,
pause.
like that's usually how I close out, like showing the new
Yeah.
products and stuff like that, because it gives me time and I don't have to like rush. Or I'm a person that it's like one thought in, one thought out. I'm very one track minded, so
Facts.
I have to make sure that I do that at the end because otherwise it's like, damn, what the fuck was I supposed to be talking about today?
I have to write it down.
Yeah, so
She used to.
yeah, I did. I used to have like a full outline for it, but then it's like I'm like, man, fuck it. It is what it is. Like I may have like certain bullet points. I'm like, all right, well, I want to make sure that I touch on this, that, and that, but it's not as extensive as it was before. But I love being able to do that because I don't get suspended for showing my dicks on the live
Mhm.
like I would if I made an actual post.
Oh,
So that's
on
what,
Facebook.
right. So, you know, if I make an actual post advertising my products and get suspended or they sending me to,
Well, you
Well,
were actually riding products
this-
and stuff on the.
well, no, I mean, no, not that.
The hell? That's OnlyFans.
No,
No, when she used to promote the
the
balloon
OnlyFans.
thing,
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't. We block her.
So yoga bar with a
Kirby.
dick fan?
Friday.
the Kirby,
Oh, you're disgusting.
We block her. Like anytime.
or as my mom calls it, the dick pillow.
Hey man, give me the host of the awkward buttons, bro. I need my buzzer.
Yeah. Yeah, mom's calls it the dick pillow.
I thought the
But
buzzer was on. Nope.
it would be the simple, like even with lingerie, they're like, oh,
Nope,
well,
wrong
you
people,
can't
it's
post
Johnny.
this. Nobody can see this post, but you and it's like, dog, y'all got a whole fuck.
Now.
Right, like, bro, you got a whole fucking weed advertisement that is technically still illegal on the federal level. So how is, you know, and then of course it's white people making weed butter in this Facebook advertisement, but I can't show a white bitch in lingerie
Nah,
without getting flagged for it.
no, you can't.
So
You
yeah,
can't.
that's
You will
a
You would
really,
not
really big part.
desecrate the name of Karen and her precious fun bags. So block.
Fun
Yeah,
bugs?
so that's why I like to
white.
advertise, because being able to do it live, you know, they can actually see the products, you know, whether they, oh, well, zoom in, we want to see what that is, or I can show them
Dog,
the
I'm so
actual
sick of them doing
functions
that.
for
And
it.
it's your show. I mean,
Yeah.
as you should
Right.
advertise it.
All right, Teezy, how many episodes you in now?
210 episodes.
Damn, Juan, they catching up, fam. Mimi, where we at on you?
Didn't we just do 120?
I was like, we had 120. All right. So, what's one thing you wish you have known when you first started your podcast that you recently came to a conclusion about?
I should have been live from the beginning.
We was on the couch in the beginning. I don't think that would have worked.
No, I'm just saying,
Like the concept of
being,
it.
like I said, just being able to interact with people.
And we
I
can't
feel that
go
I do shit
live.
better.
It's not good for us. I mean, they pay attention so much to the people in the comments that our show can't flow. It's not flowing. So everybody looking like, look at what's her name said, like during while we're talking, and
Right.
it just don't flow right. The live thing never worked for us. We do it like 10 minutes
Just
and then get up.
periodically.
I'm like, all right, y'all, 'cause y'all not paying
Because then
attention.
they know how to
The
act.
attention span is off.
Ooh, that's a fact.
That's why she's the only one who really pays attention to the live.
Okay,
Them
she
two.
can still go
Well,
on
because
with the show.
I actually asked them questions
Right.
Okay.
that I want them to answer in the live. Like, never mind. This y'all show. I'll let y'all have it.
What did you ask?
I don't feel like
No, I'm
getting.
trying
I
to
don't
think
feel like
of
getting
what
buff.
wish I would have known.
Well, like, okay, so like a more mild question then. More recently, remember I asked when it comes to like horrible sex, remember I asked everybody listening like how many chances
Right.
they give people to give, trash ass sex. And the universal answer seemed to be 2.
I felt like that was lying.
Which I no, like I agree with that.
No,
because
two is a deal breaker, fam. Because
the first time is
you're like,
nerves,
shit coulda
jitters,
happened.
excitement, whatever. I get it because
You need
truth
prep
be
time.
told, y'all boy,
Like
he
Batman.
almost didn't make it. So
Maybe he need prep time like Batman.
But had I gone off the first time, I never would have been in a relationship with a nigga showing up to my house and never leaving.
Mm.
That was a fact.
I should have just cut it off after the first time. Now that I think about it,
You was in love by the end, though, wasn't you?
I don't even think it was a love thing. It was just comfort. He gave me a comfort. He was always there.
Comfortability is love in disguise.
Plus,
Interesting.
with that half a finger being
You-
gone, I didn't have to worry about a nail cutting me when he put it in my butt.
Yo,
Mm.
what is today?
Get the fuck
Half
out.
a finger.
Get the fuck out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got your buttons now. Excuse me.
So it
you
was
ready?
a nub.
Wait. Hold on, Tizzy.
That's interesting.
You want to say it again? No. Him and his half a finger.
You're a terrible.
I
Any-
ain't worry about my finger.
and
My
he ain't got
ass
no
is
hair.
cut.
Because
Terrible.
okay, look, no, my nails are obviously
gonna drop the
I'm a
bomb?
girl, they grow, but so it's like they got that little. It's my masturbating hands. I gotta cut them down
Yo,
But-
what the fuck?
because I don't want people looking at the line like, damn, why are her nails long on the left hand? Well, because
Dog, I'm definitely gonna have to put the
'Cause you
explicit
cut 'em
sticker
on the
on
right
this one.
hand.
yeah, because I'm right-handed. Gotta DJ. Can't use toys all the time.
It's funny.
Sometimes I gotta make it personal.
I got a DJ.
But yeah, even with nails this short, that can,
Well,
that can hurt a
Mimi,
little bit.
it's not your show.
Look at me. I'm about to interview her like, so is it?
It's
Does
not
it take
your show.
longer when you do it with your hands?
Speaking of,
Versus the
I
toy
was
man.
on TZ Talks and she interviewed me about my OnlyFans.
I
And
know
that was
she-
real
she
fun.
told-
That
she
was
told
dope.
us in-
It was dope. It was
Apparently, there was
actually
this
recorded.
moment in time you were on tour. Kummer Walker was everywhere.
Mhm.
All
That's
right.
when we learned about the Atlanta guy. I think I got what I learned. Damn, I just had it.
We'll double back to it.
What have you learned, Tom?
About this,
Y'all didn't promote enough.
I say that every time. That's our number one.
Oh,
That
yeah.
and the fact of we should have took it serious in the beginning.
Out the gate before it became popular.
Yep.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because we was so far ahead of the game. Could you imagine where we would be, the Deaf
Mhm.
Fresh show,
How we
if
took
we
it
took it
serious?
serious?
Man,
Because my shit is basically just a spin-off of y'all's.
Yeah.
Because with me starting on y'all's and doing like the little, what would Mimi do and like
Yeah.
all of that.
I mean,
hey, them rants used to be funny as
I
fuck.
think, and you know
I was
what,
upset.
we were intuitive back then because we incorporated Twitter into our show.
Right.
So we had like
But see, even then, what were we? It was live tweeting.
right, it was like that. We had Twitter, so we had the live concept early because Fly Radio had the actual chat box,
Call in and chat.
and so we didn't want that because they were doing that. We made it that you just tweet while we were doing the show, so you can listen, you can tweet, you still interactive.
And if I had your phone number, I would call you while we was live on air.
He did used to do that. If we ran out of a topic, he would just call
I
you.
just call people.
Like we literally had a whole girl confess her love to some dude on Twitter. It was terrible.
You know, listening to them shows back, a lot of that shit was terrible.
It was terrible. The audio was bad. Well, we know no. It wasn't no. We didn't know no better.
No,
back
no,
then.
no. I didn't care about the audio.
I did because that was my.
That the first couple episodes of Hostly Awkward when we had that blog text. I said, nope.
Because I didn't really because at the time, like I said, there was nothing to compare it to. Nobody else was doing what we were doing.
Because I didn't know. And
Fly Radio was our only competition, and they were on the same platform as us. So it wasn't like we sound bad. That all of a sudden, Dooch and them started doing real podcasts, and it was like, that don't sound like us. We need to fix this ASAP.
Town text me was like, "Hey man, we got to buy some microphones."
Right? Like we got to get some.
I was on a couple of their episodes before I got on one. I was like, y'all think I could do this? He was like, you should have been started one. Like,
So what made y'all actually want to do a podcast?
Well, I always wanted to give my opinion on music, hip hop.
You were giving your opinion back then, all right.
So
shook up the world.
Once I got a name for myself.
Pissed off Milwaukee as
me
a
and
whole.
Lil Lamar, we ended up doing our blog, but I ended up building a name for myself by doing that blog because people kind of started respecting my opinion on hip hop. I've always listened to music like that. Anyway, growing up, me and my brother were pretty tight.
But I love that about you because niggas don't like to respect women's opinions on music or sports.
Nope.
So the fact that you have so many men that respect your opinion on music, like that's dope as fuck to me.
That's why anytime,
Camille,
right? That's how she got support. That's why anytime I do like a music kind of a conversation, Teezy and Robin are the first two I always hit up for a women's perspective because I believe what they say because they
some dope females on y'all.
That one where I come from, Oshi and them,
and Oshi, Robin, Jazz. We all follow each other right now to this day, like still keeping in touch. Like
that's what's up.
Pages and stuff.
Look at that one. TDR bringing people together.
Glad we can provide
I never
that.
would have known, and she is such a dope artist. Oshi.
Yeah, she just got added to the Bucks playlist.
I posted it to the,
she is on one of Spotify's like top playlists.
And she got chosen for the top.
Yeah, she got chosen for that too.
The top 4. It was out of like 100 and some people. And she got chosen.
She got a unique sound. I fucks with her.
Yeah, it's
long
dope.
way.
But I've always wanted to voice my opinion, basically, and I'm very opinionated. Very what they call it, alpha female. I am
the original A mic.
Yeah, so that explains the A mic. But I just thought that I'm creative in that way. I had a talk show in college.
We didn't start calling it A mic until
Teezy called it.
Yeah.
I didn't know what that was. What people was talking about. So Tori had us on the show one time, and he said all the A mics.
Yeah, so all the alpha mics.
Yeah,
that was dope.
Fuck that.
If I mention them, I gotta shout them out.
Oh, that's cool.
See, that's how the podcasting world works, bro.
I know him personally. I can say fuck you.
Yeah, that is true.
If I ain't know you, I'd be like, yeah,
shout out. They make people want to listen.
No, he starts shit. He starts a fire and watch it burn.
That is a fact.
Who?
Tori.
Yes.
Oh.
I've never seen a human being just start shit.
I've known
away.
Tori for 20 plus years.
Walk away. He do it on Facebook.
That's
he
where
just don't do the walk away. He walk away, but not, physically. We don't see him.
Like, no, y'all don't understand. Tori purposely, like, this is controversy. Post it, close his phone.
Go away.
Right? Did he hop right back in the rest of the group chat? Like, hey man, just see what happened on Monday. Like, bro, can we talk about? Can we talk about this post that you just made about how niggas shouldn't eat eggs?
Unpopular opinion. That's what he always say.
MiMi.
Unpopular shit starter. That's what we call it. That's all he do is start shit.
MiMi, what made you start your podcast?
I got fired, and I had the time to do it.
That actually sums it up in a nutshell.
No, because like so many people have always come to me, like because of like when my status is on my post and everything, like you need your own show, you need your own show, you need your own show. Like, and I'm like, all right, enough people been telling me this that they'll probably listen to it, but I have commitment issues. So why I didn't want to do a pod was because I'm like, bro, I can't guarantee that I'll always want to do this. Whether it's on, a weekly basis, monthly or whatever, like I had to figure out how I wanted to present it. But after I lost my job and shit, I'm like, well, I got the time to do it. You know, since I got that time and I'm actually free, it'll give me something to be able to have a platform to, you know, vent and get my shit out. But at the same time, I know that I have the time to commit to it and actually dedicate to it. So that's what finally got me going. But people have been asking me for years, when you get in a show, when you get in
Really?
a show, when you get in a show. Like, yes. And that was just, I'm like, you motherfuckers, y'all say that. You know, people always asking for shit, but then they don't really support you when you do it.
Right.
So I
Awesome.
was skeptical about it anyway. But
Was you shocked at the love you got though?
I was.
Me too. I was like,
I-
damn,
and this is
And that's
how
why I
much.
don't get it.
This
You
out the
two,
gate.
you two are the two that if anybody is going to listen to y'all talk about whatever the fuck
Anything.
you choose, it is y'all.
I was just shocked.
I barely knew you, Teezy, and I was listening to Teezy talks because of Teezy. I had to be there for her shit. I already knew what kind of fire she can start, okay? Because she done it many times on the Death Fresh show.
I don't know.
So when
I
she said, "Hey, I want to start a show," I was like, "About goddamn time, let's go."
because it's been 3 years this month.
Right.
So
I'm really just waiting on you to like really ascend. So Thursday can be canceled. Because once you get we canceling Thursday and it's
No,
just-
we just going YouTube only.
it's all Monday.
We just
All Monday.
YouTube only for the Death Fresh show.
see, and one of my biggest things is like kind of how you guys didn't take it serious in the beginning. Like for me, this is just it's an outlet.
Yeah, I was like, this is your personal.
You know, I hardly even promote Socially Awkward. So it's crazy to me that I do have, you know, the loyal listeners and stuff that I have because I don't do it for a lot of the reasons that other people do it. Like this is my safe space.
Mhm.
So when I'm in this motherfucker every week, like this is my safe space. This is where I can be me. I don't have to worry about no consequences of being me. I'm getting my shit off and then I'm going home
Mhm.
at the end of the night. You know what I mean? So it's not something that I really wanted to be recognized for or, you know, really take somewhere. But I mean, if it happened, it happened.
I mean, and
But
that's
it's that's not a
though.
goal.
You so real on your podcast that, especially sexually, a lot of women can't and won't open up like that.
That's because
out
they worried
loud.
about these ashy ass niggas calling
Out
them
loud.
hoes. Fuck them.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
you know
Tom
what?
put on lotion today.
No, I didn't. But
I got enough on my legs.
but
And for you to do that, it's like, damn, she right. Like when you be talking about dicks and just everything for
that just
real.
would
Can
don't
you not-
ever
can
say
you
that
not
again.
say-
Be
So
true,
you
she
can't
come on
say-
Facebook
Teezy.
and make a whole status like this little dick nigga
Stop
just-
saying
and I'm
dick,
like,
You
Teezy.
can't say that,
You
Teezy.
It
can't-
was a whole scenario. And then it'd be like, what the hell? How she
This-
know?
This definitely gonna be the weekly clip.
And,
It's just
you know,
Teezy
and-
saying dick. It's
No.
hilarious.
But I think that's what makes my shit so relatable because
Mhm.
a lot of women don't realize that they have so many of the same experiences
Yeah.
because they don't
do.
talk about it. They're
Yeah.
scared to talk about it. But
Man.
with me
Mhm.
being so open and willing to talk about it, they're like, damn, man, I've been holding this shit on. This nigga dick been trash for like 3 years and I ain't had nobody to talk to about it. But Mimi get it.
No,
Mimi
no,
understands.
all honesty, when you look at the comment section, when Mimi tells certain story, so many women
Mhm.
just start
I be
telling their
under there,
story.
like,
It was some white woman that came in there and just told
Melissa,
whole-
every week.
her whole life
Every
story
week.
about how she just had terrible sex after terrible sex. I'm like, little baby, somebody need to help you out. One, I don't like white
Right.
women, but one, you want to go for that?
no, I'm straight, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
the great, you know what?
a
And it's
lot of them
funny.
don't know themselves either, though.
That's what we
sexually.
found out.
And that's a big problem.
And that's another thing that I talk about. Like y'all are so worried about other people's opinions and views of you. Like you won't even learn your own body.
Mhm.
You have people making you think that masturbating is something
bad.
just it's something that lonely
I
bitches
swear.
do or something.
Yeah.
No, it's nigga. If I don't know what I want, how the fuck you gonna know what I want?
And that's why they just
Right.
lay
This
there
is
and
how I
take
can tell you,
terrible sex.
and this nigga, that ain't it. Because I know my body. I know what I like. I know what I want done. I'm not gonna leave that shit up to you
Right.
for you to be like, well, this is what I know how to do, so this all I'm gonna
Right.
do. Nigga, if you don't get your shit together, you finna get the fuck up out of here.
Well, the funny
Don't
thing,
forget that weak ass hat.
the funniest
Trying to
thing-
call
the
me next
funniest
week, talking
thing
about
in
some,
the
hey, I'll
world
leave my hat over there.
is,
No,
Shut
bitch.
up, dog.
As much
No,
as
bitch.
Mimi talks about that this was just done strictly for her, She's actually the
weak ass
highest
hat, dog.
downloaded and most consistently downloaded show on the network.
Oh, that's what's up.
So people really do fuck with you. That's saying a lot.
That people fuck with sex.
Yeah.
And they fuck with honesty.
No,
I have both.
Yeah.
But you play a factor because we can go listen to horrible decisions and let them tell they terrible ass stories, or we can go to you.
That's different. They know me. I'm relatable.
And that's why
that's the same
but not
thing.
Everybody who listens to your show knows you. I've been telling you that for years. People fuck with you from overseas. Prime example, Talking Single, my British show. You know how they became my friends?
Why the fuck do you got a British show?
They were listening to MiMi show.
Nobody said, "How the fuck you got a British?"
Right. That was my question.
What did they say? Can you record us or?
Yeah, I handle their distribution and their editing.
Oh, okay. Do it big then.
Right.
I'm international, baby.
Show them who you are.
but I mean, like, but that even goes the same thing. Like for me having OnlyFans, like a lot of people subscribe because it gives them a different feeling to know who's doing it.
Right.
Versus just I'm just gonna watch this man.
Yeah, and that's the information they can keep to themselves. Don't be coming and telling us that you seen my sister OnlyFans.
You still doing OnlyFans?
You a sick, twisted fuck.
Yep. So that's
both
what,
my sisters. I don't want to hear about it.
That's like so between
Ari.
the job, the store, and the OnlyFans. So like right now, I have those 3 income sources. But right now, like that money just sits. So
as it should.
I'm about to start
like, shit.
That's what's up.
If it's coming easy, then
you know what? You got to go. All right. So next question.
I'm about to start me on OnlyFans.
Nobody cares.
I sent you the picture and told you why.
No.
Look, Teezy, look.
Yo.
Wait, what?
You about to look at fat back.
I told you.
Hey, yo, that might be my name.
To these niggas yesterday in a group chat, and I said, "See, I told y'all can get y'all OnlyFans on." See,
oh yeah, they don't
I
care.
said it's a market for everybody.
But I said she gotta chill.
Yeah, like, hey man,
The
get your shit
terrible
up.
brothers of mine was like, hold on, let's hear her out. Like, no.
I just want to sit there and smoke weed and
Dude
play
said
2K.
you about to look at Fatback. That's what you about to.
Actually, you know what's funny? His caption for that picture, it was "Wagging List Wednesday." That was his caption.
All right, so
Look, I keep going, and he must have some fans. So.
Next.
How many subscribers he got? We here now, bro. This might be my calling.
Well, see, I don't know about his actual OnlyFans subscribers because, like, your Twitter followers versus your OnlyFans subscribers can be like totally
how many Twitter followers he got? Is he peaking 1,000?
Usually, Twitter is your OnlyFans is about 17% of your total Twitter.
That's because people on Twitter be trying to come for the freebies.
Right.
So, because like, I used to have like promo clips and shit. Now niggas been subscribing like crazy because I'm like, you know what? I got something for you cheap niggas. So I went back to fully censored everything. And now it's like, y'all can't even get the 15-second clips out of me no more. Y'all gotta see.
I might go bust a nut off this 15-second clip.
Yeah. So, well, clearly the nigga that I had that keeps trying to come back, Ken. Little bitch.
I might just have to run this clip back like 3-4 times and
y'all gotta chill, fam.
I'm devil.
All right, so
that's how I was when you came that fast. I was devil.
We're trying to move this interview on for a while now.
Like he was like, I guess I should just leave now. Yes,
it's okay, Tom. That's what the banter is for, to fill in the 9 questions. So.
I'm just saying.
Matter of fact, you need to start promoting your OnlyFans.
I don't have one.
Oh, he didn't tell you he had OnlyFans season?
I don't have one.
Tom be on there just like Cameo.
I don't have one. I don't know where these lies.
The look on Teezy face.
Right, like don't put that narrative out there, bro.
That narrative been out there.
Yeah.
Only the people who listen to Hostly Awkward.
So once every month, Tom would dye his hair, and then he wear like the red Cameo cock piece.
No, I do not. I wouldn't even know where to get that at.
He take Captain Morgan pictures on his bathtub.
Nobody believes that.
Thank you, Teezy. Nobody believes that.
All right. As soon as you see that shit pop across your timeline, you're like, guess IsmWonne line.
No, I will not do it.
Like,
now, Juan, on the other hand, might start doing that with a controller in the way.
Definitely set my Xbox on my cock. Cock and box.
You gotta go, man.
It's a gym.
I know, but you still got. I'm not gonna hide to you on that.
So he has just over 2,500.
Dang.
On his Twitter?
on his Twitter.
So I know his OnlyFans
So it's
is
about
a
300, about 300,
Right,
400.
he getting some money.
Yeah. So you're looking at about $10 a pop.
His
I'm not.
bio's
What's his
interesting.
name?
Mr. Chocolate.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Mr. Chocolate X. But his bio's interesting. It says fearless, admirable, tempting, chocolate teddy bear, straight, erotic artist, Leo gang. My energy alone rings bells. Smirk face. DMs open on OnlyFans and AVN only.
ABN, oh, he up there.
And he
What's
actually
that?
getting ass on here.
That's where that's the big company that handles the porn industry.
Oh, he's having sex with people on his thing.
Yo,
What? She
the way she asked.
That was such a PK answer.
Look at that. Girl, he out here.
Yeah.
That was such a PK
That was my first
answer.
time seeing that. I had to bring somebody down with me.
Yeah,
Alright.
that was
So-
traumatizing.
Well, I'm glad you ruined her and not us.
Yeah.
She gonna drop it in the fucking group chat.
Please don't.
Like 4:00 in the morning, it's just gonna shut.
So, hey, yeah, I
Do
forgot
y'all
about
get
this.
notification if people screenshot?
No, not on Twitter.
I mean,
But-
on OnlyFans
Oh,
or screen record.
I don't know. Because you know what? A lot of people actually
I don't think you can.
that deal with me.
You know how
I
Snapchat
think it.
is.
I think it
Right.
disables.
No, like a lot
Oh,
of
okay.
people that deal with me, like I don't think I've had that issue yet. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I regularly search my OnlyFans name just to make sure like ain't nobody leaked
see
nothing.
you.
Because there's a service that we have, like they'll make you have to take that shit down like legally. So if anybody does my shit without permission, they have to take it down.
That's
so there's a
probably
service
why-
that we have for that
That's
they
probably why
provide to us.
nobody's screen recording it.
Well, no, some people don't give a fuck, or they just don't know. But that's like, when old girl posted us on porn, I said, you don't post me on no free sites, especially not no full video. Then you ain't had no watermark, no nothing. What are you doing?
Then she sent it to your brothers.
What are you doing?
Oh my god, I was so pissed at her.
Mm.
I blocked.
I
her
could
for
have
like
beat
a
the shit
month.
out that heifer.
I blocked
Yeah.
her for
Like,
a
well, you
month.
think this cool?
Yeah, like of all people, you didn't.
I just feel like motherfuckers don't even read last names no more. They just take it as like face value.
Right, because we have the same last name, so I don't see how people can even.
Get
Not
like
put that
the rest of these niggas,
It ain't like it's
understand.
Mitchell, Smith, Jones or some shit. It's fucking Dinkins, bro.
which is very uncommon.
It's more common than you think. But Granny also had 21 kids, and Grandpa was doing God knows what.
Hey,
So
I just want to know if we related to the nigga who was a mayor of something.
yeah,
We are.
that's Mama's uncle. So that's my great uncle. That was Grandpa's brother, David.
Clap it up for David Dinkins in
Yeah.
this bitch.
That was Grandpa's brother.
Dee Dee?
I guess.
Mayor Dee Dee? No, okay.
What's your next question, Tom?
What is your biggest failure since being on the podcast, and what did you learn from it?
My list long because I fuck with y'all, so I let her go first.
Yo, wait a minute, bro. Don't do that. We uplift you.
He asked the question, so I'm gonna answer it.
Oh, you ain't coming
biggest
back.
failure.
That's why you're not invited on Thursdays.
I would say promoting, but not on my end really. Just everybody included in the promotion. Like
I
from the
think that's
beginning.
our problem as podcasters, period, in
I
Milwaukee.
promote though. I ain't
Except for
gonna lie.
Rudy. Because that nigga
Bro,
promote
this nigga tagged me
everything.
to one more
Promoting
thing.
and recording their YouTube stuff it's just you get discouraged if people are not watching and they requested the YouTube, your listeners request you to do YouTube.
Right.
And then if they're not watching, it's a lot of work to do YouTube for me.
It is.
It's not just going on there. Like you have to actually create the video.
Mhm.
I have to chop mine up because it's too long, not enough space. And we got a camera. Now I need the cord to connect to the MacBook it's just a lot of work. And you still got to chop it up.
That's what you go through, Tom?
Bruh. Why do you think I bought so much shit
Oh.
to make it easy?
I mean, but I feel her pain because
How long do it take you to upload an episode?
I got a whole nother computer for that. That's how long it takes.
Yeah, and that's what I was telling them. Like, because at first I tried using my phone, but this is everything we go through in the back, like on the back end. But then as soon as the episode is out, you like 5 views. I did all that for 5 views. I'd be like, y'all better listen to this episode.
You gotta,
Watch this
you
episode
gotta
on
really,
YouTube.
really promote to get people to
For
see.
real.
Because the problem is podcasting, especially here in Milwaukee, we've lived on Facebook for so long that it's hard to make people go to the other platforms that are made for us. Because people go to Facebook Live in a heart. Like right now, people will be like, "Oh, I'm on the show." Boom, go live on their phone. They don't think maybe I should go live on Instagram instead, or go live on my actual YouTube page I'm creating and stuff like that.
Right. I never think that.
Hey, but I feel her pain though, because there'd be a lot of motherfucking work for me to give you a 5-minute clip of something that was funny from a 3-hour pod.
And I'm giving them the whole pod.
And I just got I gotta pick what I felt was the funniest. Then I gotta I gotta do whatever I do to make the video.
Like, what do y'all use to edit y'all stuff?
I just use whatever's in the little iPhone, the movie thing that's in my phone.
The movie thing.
Yeah, see, and I got
then if I need a certain kind of thing, I gotta text Tone and be like, hey, you need to Dropbox me this kind of sound so I can pull it from the Dropbox. And
it's a lot of work.
Ooh, the greatest thing ever happened was getting the Stream Deck.
I don't edit podcasts, but I edit my porn, so I get it.
Yeah, because you told us about how you have to get clips from somebody else to do this.
That's like now, like the foursome scene that I just did. I have to wait for other motherfuckers.
How we get here?
Right.
What did we name that? It's not a foursome. It's something else.
I think Maul called it a ladder match.
Yeah.
No, so, and that's the thing, and it's like, because everybody has their own angles. Now, I could easily just post, my shit, but it's like, I like to give a variety of stuff and be like, all right, well, this camera was here for that position. I like that camera angle better than my camera angle. So, like, I like to have everybody's shit, and I chop it and do transitions and shit based on what we're doing.
Yeah.
So I have editing. Yeah. So I have to get all of that stuff. But I just asked, because I do polls on my OnlyFans to ask them what they want. So I wrote a poll earlier and I asked them, like, okay, look, it's up to y'all now, because I'm still waiting to get footage from, the other participants, that's like the major downfall of doing group scenes. So y'all have a choice. Either I can post, clip by clip, where y'all won't get full scenes now, but y'all can, see what I have, or y'all can wait until I get everything and then I edit the full video together and then y'all can get everything. So I'll see how they feel about it. So if they like, no, man, just post what you got, then I'll just do it that way.
They just want to yank their tallywhacker and get it over with.
So, hey, man, whatever the people, I hope most of them, I hope most of them be like, look, man, just give us what you got. Just go, as you get shit, just post it and bring it.
Post it.
Give me what you got, boy.
What about you, Mimi? What's
promotion? But that's for everything. But I don't like talking to people.
Yeah, I think that was our problem in the beginning. We didn't want to post.
I feel
we didn't want to spam people.
Right, like I feel like I love Rudy. I get his strategy and his method, but that shit is annoying.
It's annoying.
I've said that before.
To us, because we're on Facebook. Now, if he did it on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, multiple different platforms at the same time.
It's not that he posts
our
a lot.
Standards.
He tags me and everything. But I feel him now. Like, I get it. Like, I love him. Like, that's my dog. Anytime I need something, he's always there. It's just like every time I know for a fact I'm gonna get a notification from him.
I don't tag people.
And that's what annoys me, because he tags me. And I've said this on my show before. I hate being tagged in things because I don't like to feel like I'm spamming people. Right. You motherfuckers know I got a podcast. You motherfuckers know I got a sex store. You motherfuckers know I got OnlyFans.
And if you're not
I post my shit, and if you fuck with it, you go fuck with it. I don't feel like I have to force it down your throat to make you fuck with it.
Right. The only thing I could do for you is make it public.
Right.
Yeah.
Shout out to my 22 subscribers on YouTube.
23.
Oh, we got 23?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a long road.
I'll fucks with it.
101.
I'll fucks with it though.
It's fun watching the number go up.
Yeah, just watch the number go
up.
Cause like sometimes like I won't even be on there, then I'll like go to like drop a clip. I'm like, damn, I got another subscriber.
Yeah, they be there. They be there.
Yeah, that's the hardest thing to grow though, from what I hear.
But once it grows, and as long as we keep the content copywritten free, get a little small bag.
Nah, I gave up. Because remember, I was doing Socially Awkward Comics, and I was doing the voiceovers for my comic drawings that I was doing. and I got fucking flagged. I'm like, bro, do you know the shit that I've seen on fucking YouTube? What the fuck is this? So then I just got mad. I'm like, I'm not finna be drawing all of this shit. And then you fucking telling me that it can't be,
They
played
just
because
need to
it's
go
violating
ahead
whatever. So
and make an open source platform that none of that flag shit happens. As long as you're not being a real life terrorist, fuck it. Go for it.
or a racist.
And that's gonna
Especially
happen
on
regardless.
YouTube. I know Facebook flag a lot of stuff.
The shit I've seen
No,
on YouTube.
we have stereotypes. We're horrible with that. We're not racist. We don't attack people because
we don't attack. This
I want an
nigga
Asian grandbaby. We had this conversation.
He do.
Nigga, free taxes for life.
Because this nigga in albinos,
And
I don't know
y'all
what his
know
problem
how
is.
much I
Fam,
love
I don't have a problem with albinos. It's just different.
Now, if you don't see, you don't even watch Black Lightning because you could have had a pass.
No, the dude from Black Lightning.
Like his character.
No,
is
not
ass.
him. It's another dude. But I follow him on TikTok, and he like an albino, but he been in everything. His name like Nathan or some
I
shit.
was like, what albinos been in everything? I only know 3 albinos.
Well, maybe I got flagged because of the shit I said about. Like I want to fuck an albino chick.
Oh my
I got
god.
flagged once.
Because that's got to be like
Because
Neapolitan.
Teezy, you don't do nothing.
It's got to
You
be like.
know, I mentioned hookah in a
It's got to be
Yeah,
like.
flag for
party or
hookah?
something. I guess you can't promote smoking. Nothing.
The only people that tag me more than Rudy are people that get
Me
hacked.
more than Rudy.
The only people, no, because the only people that tag me more than Rudy are these motherfuckers when they get hacked.
A week, y'all.
When they get
He
hacked,
tag you once
and I
a
get
week.
into this
You know, no,
Warner
here's the
18.
The issue is not Rudy
I get
tagging
that.
us because he doesn't go ham with it. It's the fact that when people go back to comment on him,
Turn off the comments.
they ain't nobody got time to be doing that for every
It's
post.
simple
It
like
defeats
this.
the purpose, in my opinion. If I
I
got
just
turned the
untag.
comment off,
I'm like, look, bro. Now, I don't tag you in nothing. You definitely don't share nothing. I wish you all the success in the world. Stop tagging me in this shit.
he gonna always tag me in one.
That's you and
That's
one.
what he always.
I
gonna
just-
say.
I hate-
about the tag.
Because I hate being tagged and stuff. Because it feels like
Yeah, that's what I'm
social
saying.
media
Like, we don't-
telemarketing. Okay, it's Rudy is like the hey, your car warranty is expired of social media.
Stop it.
Well, that's our boy though. Like Rudy, basically.
Or the Marriott hotels.
I hate them fucking phone calls.
I never get those phone calls.
No, like
Every fucking
I
time.
always get the Social Security one.
I get the Social Security one.
Yeah, I bet you do.
No, I not. Shut up.
Oh, bastard.
I'm not that old. Why'd you drop the bomb?
Fatality.
I need you to work on your button game.
Drop a bomb for clue.
All this alcohol I've been drinking. I'm going to work on my button game when I leave.
You know what? Just hurry up and wrap this shit up. What advice would you give somebody who wants to get into podcasting?
As a female.
Yo, yes. Nice spin on it.
Take this one first.
Nah, I don't want to hear shit. She got to say
She on
no more.
She on break, fam. We here. We talking to you.
Matter
From
of fact,
now
you need to
on.
step out the room and come back. And
Go
try
check on the
again.
kids.
God damn.
I don't know what's in
I
that
would
song.
say-
I want the drunk auntie to check on the kids.
I would say make sure you're in this longevity. Because people start a podcast thinking it's easy.
No, your diary show stopped
and
by
it
10
is
episodes.
Not easy. They never make it. And then they try to do the once a month thing. That never works. Nobody wants to wait a whole month, or most people don't want to wait 2 weeks
That's
for
true.
your next episode. If you're not consistent, they won't listen. They fall off so fast. They fall off really easy.
Because people are fickle.
I feel like I just had this conversation with a homeboy of mine. Like we was playing Xbox. He was like, he's like, I can do what you do, Juan.
No.
No, you
I was
can't.
like, what you mean you can do what I do? He said, this podcast shit, all you do is sit behind the mic and talk shit.
Oh, sounds like people talking to me about OnlyFans.
I was like,
Nah,
nigga,
like people
what?
talking
I
about
made
becoming
$5.25 off referrals, and I can't even pull it out because you gotta have a $20 minimum. Like you hoes are sad.
I was
It's like
like,
comedians. They always think everybody think they can be a comedian until it's time to be a
I
comedian.
was like, nah, bro. It
It's
take
definitely
it
not
take
that
work
easy.
and dedication to sit here and have a like.
We
Yeah,
make it look easy. That's what it be.
And you don't have to, like, for example, I could come on y'all pod and not have what we talking about and just still go with the flow.
Right.
Some people need a whole itinerary. Like, I don't feel like it's necessary.
Oh,
I like
see?
to keep the show intact. But I don't think it's necessary that I need.
I don't tell them every week. What we talking about, Mimi? You'll see when we get there, bitch. Quit asking me questions.
I'll be asking for the goddamn title of the episode.
The most I'm ever asking a guest is, what are you uncomfortable with? Let me know what you don't want said, and I'm gonna try my best not to say that. Because I know I can flow down a rabbit hole and get to fucking with people, and motherfuckers can feel uncomfortable.
Yeah,
so I try my best not to.
Some of the funniest episodes to go back and watch is their reaction.
Oh yeah, because I'm gonna say whatever. Like, as soon as you say no, we cool. You say what did you want? Oh, okay, cool. Let me jump out this window real quick.
Like on George Floyd's internet, they want you to chill.
Bro, shut the fuck up. We don't cut your mic off. Stop playing. This is Thursday. It's not Monday.
I didn't even say nothing.
You said if I could fit out it. No, I heard you fine.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely not
you. You gotta promote. But you need to promote on different platforms, of course. Not just like people think they can do the one time. We started off, I was promoting almost like 3 days a week. But I came out with t-shirts. I was like on it, like right away, everything. But I think you have to promote. You have to be on top of that type of stuff to actually stay relevant. Because if you don't, then people forget about you and they be like, well,
I remember
it is such thing as over promoting.
I remember when we used to actually promote the Death Fresh show when it was going to come on like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and every hour up to the actual time of the live on Twitter.
One thing I've noticed though, like you really don't like when most people just sit back here. It's like, this is my outlet. This is what I do. It's how I relieve stress. But you don't realize how many people's lives that you really affect. Like when you
the fact that people really look forward to a show every week. Because when I don't have a show, they be like, where's that? Man, like, all right, well, feel better. Like, I'm like, damn, you told me to feel better after you expressed
ain't no show.
I've had whole people spaz in my inbox because the show didn't happen that week.
Man,
I love it though.
Where's Monday? Where the show at? Y'all ain't
I hate when they don't say nothing. I'm like, oh, y'all didn't care today? They just be like, oh, we thought you was still asleep.
So Teezy, since we're talking about promotion, how has it been managing your group? Because you have a very active group on Facebook.
I think I have probably one of the most active groups towards the
podcast itself.
And not just a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah. I kind of started that though, because I was hiding it from my family. So
you were ashamed of your podcast?
No, I'm a preacher's kid, and I didn't want them to know the stuff we were saying and hearing me cussing, and so I started a private group. It wasn't even for like, I just added people that I thought would like to listen to the pod, and it really went the way that I thought it was gonna go as far as what's
one of the favorite things about your group that most people always talk about?
I think that the whole group is they can take a joke.
That's definitely very important,
because nothing is really that serious to us that we can't joke about it. Like, we do have serious moments, but it's very rare. And then if I don't like to say it, but like even with death, like sometimes it just ends up being like somebody can post something in our group.
Wait a minute, fam.
Somebody can post something in our group and it'd be like too far or too soon. But for that group, absolutely not. They gonna definitely run with it, and you can joke and go in on it, and then
gotta look at the bright side of life.
You can add the person we talking about in, and they just be like ignoring it or something, or they address it. But we kind of like,
all right, so
we'll rib anybody.
That's a for sure fact.
Because they wanted me to drop so bad that nigga from Atlanta, dog.
Yes, they wanted to go in on him so bad.
So
what is his name?
She probably told us already.
I don't know.
Yeah, I still never told.
Right, like she ain't never tell us.
She never tell us?
No.
Nope.
That was a good story though. Dog, that was crazy.
I swear you said it to us.
Can we know his name?
I feel like she told us.
I didn't.
I mean, especially because
I never told y'all.
Especially because we're going to be down there this summer. Do we need to run fades?
I never. No, he was actually
whoop his ass in the middle of Cascade.
No, we still cool.
Cascade. So
who told me about that? They're gonna be skating on Milwaukee to Atlanta.
That is true. We not going that weekend. We going next weekend.
July.
We being safe. So speaking of the niggas from Milwaukee to Atlanta, How many times has Scales posted his episode in your group?
Damn, bro. That's
Lately,
how you gonna do, my nigga? Today, on this day.
he
We
just
all
liked our
know.
posts.
We all know that
Lately,
smoking
he's
gossip.
been doing it for months now. Lately,
Because smoking gossip.
Don was doing it first.
Does
and
it
now
annoy
I
you?
think I don't think it annoys me much. I did say, why is Skill posting his podcast in our group? But I didn't want it to be a trendy thing. And so now to put you on notice and stuff, they've been posting. So I really need to
Had that
Because
conversation.
my group ain't even active, and I saw that shit too many times. I was like, bro, I know my group ain't active. What the fuck are you doing in here?
I think they just posted to all the groups.
That was just
Yeah, because even in
promote.
Socially Awkward, and we were only even talking in there like on episode days, and it wasn't even a lot of us because mine. I didn't add a lot of people to it because I'm like, I don't want to deal with the messy bullshit.
Right.
Like, and a lot of people like they'll get in there and they'll talk about everything
Mhm.
unrelated to the fucking podcast just because
That's
it's a
what
group.
I don't like. Yeah.
Right.
If you don't listen to the pod, don't post on Mondays while I'm posting the episode.
Yeah. So
No.
there was a chick and she was always posting smoking
Mhm.
got she was every week. So and I would go in there and I'm like, bro, you don't even talk. I don't even know you. So I would delete it.
Mhm.
Just because. And then eventually I just got to the point I just kicked her out because I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
So I'm only bringing that up because since we're talking about marketing and how to improve and not, the one thing you don't want to do is spam everybody's group that ain't got nothing to do with podcasting.
Right, because it's a million black podcast groups on
Bro,
Facebook
who you
Yeah.
telling? I
that
swear to
I am a part of.
Right,
Yeah, and you post it to the big one, the big podcast.
right.
Right.
And
But
then
the thing is, TZ Talks group, they so picky, they will look at that post and just
That motherfucker had no
it's
comment.
like it's nothing, and I'll go and like it. Like, come on, y'all.
Yeah.
Nah,
This is-
They just
nah, we
need-
didn't ask.
It's
and
a
it was
special-
ordered- Somebody will let me know, like, TZ, you need to delete her. What is this? A spam? What are they doing?
This
Or,
is
like,
special.
It's
yeah,
a
It's a
special-
special group of
they was
people
like,
in
dude,
here.
who is? They was like, we don't even see this motherfucker post until
it's
she
a
come
girl
posting
that
this damn
was
podcast.
begging for money the other day. Did y'all see
Ah,
that?
yes, I did. And I thought that was hilarious.
Wait.
Oh,
Somebody begging
somebody
for
made
money.
a post in the group like, you need like delete this girl. I think she's spamming. She made a post, kings and queens, if y'all can help me.
Oh yeah, she begging.
She's
Food and-
she's reaching out to the moms. I gotta get home to my kid.
Mook says she's still in AZ.
Probably is.
But they be aware and they be like, what's going on? So I started making like a little rule.
Right.
And I didn't want to be that person.
You
but
didn't- but
I
sometimes
don't come
you
in
got
my group
to.
with your business. I probably won't even accept the businesses because at this point, let me know. Like Jakari, we cool. Jakari can always promote.
His kicks be fire.
I just feel like it's a
But
common
it's
courtey
for-
though.
it's
Right.
That's
for-
true.
it's
And then y'all
for
don't
a
even
good
ask, y'all just
cause,
do it.
It's a good
most of the
cause.
time, he always putting
But I
people
think
on,
that's where
too.
you got to put the restrictions at because even though Jakari is cool, the nigga who do graphic designs don't know how to chill
Mhm.
because it's always they
Yo, I hate them people because I don't know where they come from.
They be on Instagram heavy.
I'll be like,
dog. Don't ever say anything about a logo. Don't say the word logo in
I-
anything, and they there.
Yeah.
dog, they be in your
Deleting all
inbox.
that.
$25, bro. Check out my work.
No, but what for an
No.
the reason for that what some groups I've seen do like P3 did, they specifically made it that first of all they have to approve the post, and all business posters only get approved on Monday.
Okay.
So they would have for you Monday wouldn't work as a podcast day,
Hell no.
so they would do it like Thursday or Friday
Now, why TZ
when it's
talking?
like one of the normal slow days. They would approve all the businesses, so it's one particular day that the businesses would show up.
Mhm.
That's how they would control it.
But it's like certain people, because I've even gotten on y'all for doing that
Yeah.
in my group for other pods. I'm like, I'm sorry, is this P3? What is this?
Mhm.
Like, what group are you posting in? No, it was you.
I don't remember.
It
You
was
posted
definitely you
somebody
too.
one
I
time.
was drunk, bro.
It's just I don't like ask first.
Yeah, just
That's
ask.
it. Especially because it's like, bro, am I posting in A groups? No, I'm minding my business in my bald head ass group. I'm not posting in they shit. Don't post they shit in mine.
I've never done that.
You are bald.
So
I have
yes, I
never
love it too.
posted
Feel
in
good
somebody
too.
else's group to promote my own thing. And it's not saying like I don't know. To me, it's like you could get ignored or you're gonna get removed. It depends on what you're posting. Like
Right.
Skills podcast has been posted multiple times in our group. I mean, I either like it and keep scrolling, or I just don't. Sometimes I tune in depending on who it is.
Right.
It's a way to get somebody's attention for sure. I'm definitely gonna get the notification. But as far as what you're saying, should people be doing that? I think it should be some type of ads first.
Like just as a fucking professional courtesy. It's not really that
Do you
hard.
mind if I post in your? Because I'm not posting in yours. So
Some people don't even have groups.
a lot of people ask me if they could promote, and it's usually people that listen to my podcast. If you're listening to the pod, and
Like,
I know
you a supporter, I'll
listen,
go ahead and let you get a little something off the buzz. Go ahead.
and they'll ask me.
Well, another reason I'm bringing this up because as we get close to the summer and all these black businesses who actually use a PPP loan for the right things, and pop-up shops coming up more than actual fucking corner stores now, I see that trend is gonna go crazy this summer, where people are just posting that shit everywhere. Gonna nip that in the bud
I
now.
only get 2 or 3.
Everything gonna be cool till
Oh,
motherfuckers
you
in
saying
these
black businesses? Period.
Period.
Okay,
motherfuckers in
yeah,
these
thank
groups
you.
start putting that restriction on. Where it's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I have a
that
question.
post got
I
to
have
be
an answer.
approved.
Do y'all have questions to get in y'all group yet? I just did.
First
2
and foremost,
questions.
We do, but I don't.
oh, like we don't even
I
talk
don't
about a
remember what
group.
the questions are.
Do you like music?
Yeah, I think that's one. Of the
It's something
questions.
simple, like who's your favorite artist?
Mine's
What's
do
your
you
fa-
listen to the podcast?
Like,
How
yeah,
did you
like
hear about
have you
it?
listened to the podcast?
I'm gonna create mine.
And I got no.
Do you like
no
hoes?
promoting.
The answer is no. Please leave this group immediately.
And then
Wait,
you got
what?
rules. And then I put no promoting your business.
Nah, we don't got no rules.
Yep, I put that one because people were getting out of hand.
Maybe we need a rule.
Maybe we need to actually give a damn about our group.
Because I
Let's
don't
start
be
there.
understanding how people on my friends list period. Like y'all got so many problems with hoes and hoe shit. Why are you my friend?
Yeah.
Why are you on my friends
Not
list?
saying you a hoe, but you hoe should
No,
be
she's
out.
a hoe.
No,
she's
but
a
that's
hoe.
but
She's a
that's
hoe.
my thing. Like
I
I
think Mimi
I
is a hoe.
promote.
No.
I'm saying like
She owns it. That's
Right,
her
she
title.
owns the
That's
whole
her
like
title.
She's
I
not a foursome. You're not listening.
like
to the
I
show?
promote.
She
I
got
didn't
paid.
know
She gets paid to
what
have
kind of
foursomes.
foursome it is.
No, it was 2 and
It's a
2.
party.
It was 2
Yeah,
and 2.
it was a tag
Yeah,
team
it
match.
wasn't
Y'all
it wasn't a
switching
3-on-1.
It was a mixed
Yeah.
tag.
Well, me and her like.
oh.
Well, between me and her, like we were switching off, but then me and her, we do our own little thing. That,
Okay.
Yeah.
you
Did
know,
they do
that's
that
my
on
little
little
piece.
thing?
She got a
I
double
hope- I
tongue ring
don't
though.
know.
They was getting some
That's why she's my
sugar.
favorite.
I hope not one.
That's
You know what?
Hey,
Sexuality is a spectrum.
It's
your
a
business.
spectrum,
It's a
bro.
spectrum. It's your business.
Whatever you do, that's your business.
If you want to go ahead and have
You
some
own
alone
it.
time
Look,
with this
at least
hairy
you
ass
own
man.
your wholeness, so.
But there are a lot of people. Like even when it's not, just with the fact that I have OnlyFans. Look how many people were so again. Oh, well, y'all doing this and blah 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 blah. And
But
I
they
can,
was your friend.
and it's like, so why are you here?
Look at your sex shop. Like,
Right, like everything that I have is built around what?
How shit.
hoes.
The podcast,
Yeah.
hoe shit,
They said hoes.
OnlyFans,
They get a
hoe shit. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that I have is based off of sex.
Hoes.
So if you have a problem with women that are openly sexual in public,
I
you
got
don't need to be here. Why are you
in
here?
different area codes. Area.
I know I got to figure out the
Oh.
Arizona area code so I can go visit.
I got hoes.
Oh.
Oh yeah, Teezy, we randomly breaking the song for no reason.
What? They know it. We do it all the time.
Great job on that.
Oh man, that episode
All
we
right.
sang about grits.
Why?
I don't. It's Jill Scott, fam. It's fucking Jill Scott, bro. Don't
I
ask
hate
me
y'all
why.
so much.
All right, so this might be hard for you to do, Mimi. But
Nothing's too hard for her.
no. This one actually might be hard.
I actually like it hard.
Say- Say something positive about the 3 people you do your show with.
Teezy, you want to go first? Because
Right, 'cause
again, it
it's-
might be hard for me.
She need to reboot.
Right. 'Cause she's so used to cutting us at the knees and shit.
Y'all done got the Jeopardy button?
It's not on your. We on your board.
I took your board because I wanted
Yeah,
to
he
buzz
on
it.
your board. He wanted certain buttons
Yeah, go ahead, take this.
Something positive.
Something positive.
about each one of the people on your show.
Okay. I love Nunu honesty. His willing to be open. Open book is what we call him. He always calls himself an open book. Always. Relationship, whatever.
Dog
It may
hates
not
female
work out.
rappers though.
Yeah.
I'm with the shit though, because some of them hoes is trash.
No, he hate all of
He
them.
said I can't just ride down the street bumping Nicki Minaj playing some of her stuff. But whatever. We'll get on that sexist pig.
Okay.
Definitely. But
Yep,
yeah,
that's
I
Duke.
love his open book. Him being an open book. And then Hayes, I love his passion when he speaks about whatever he really cares about. It definitely ain't music, new music.
I feel you.
But
Shout out to Hayes for that.
He's definitely down for it, and he has the tea. He be having the inside. I'm like, okay, I ain't hear that. But shout out to Hayes for
That's because
that.
he light skin.
And shout out to Mook for always being the funny guy, always the jokester, always able to take a joke too.
Go ahead, Mr. Moneybags.
Yeah, so shout out to Mook for that. That's my brother. I love him. I love my rounds.
No, we didn't say you didn't. We never doubted that.
No, I talk shit about him all the time, but like I said, like Juan is like we compliment each other. You know what I'm saying? Like I hated that nigga growing up. It's not a
Told you
secret.
that before we cut this
Told
mic
you in the
on.
BTS.
It's not a secret.
It is not.
It's not. Teezy, I didn't start like really, really hanging. I don't know what it was, but when I was pregnant with Ree in 04, like I was so clingy to bro. Like I don't know what I was around him all the time. Like I was popping up, just going, and then I just get in his bed, just like go to sleep. So we didn't really get tight like that.
Moms or dads? Who's related to make y'all? Cousins?
Her mom is my mom's auntie.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Our his grandma is my mom's sister.
Okay.
But like we grew up in the same household, so even though we're cousins, like we had that brother
happy
sister
and we're
sibling
singing and
rivalry
we're
type of
colored.
relationship
Mm.
growing up. But like with Juan, we've been close for all of these years, and like he's, like I said before, like he's my comedic relief. You know what I mean? Like when I'm going off the deep end, like he can make me laugh and kind of bring me back a little bit.
Mm.
With Tone, this nigga he's just old. He's here for me to pick on.
The fuck? You see what I'm
Low
saying?
key, Tom be having the most useful information about nothing.
About nothing.
I'll be like, dog, who heard of this? And he'd be like, oh, you didn't read this? I'm like, no, I didn't. It's a true statement.
No, but like Tone keeps the boat afloat because I definitely don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I never took the time to learn. So even though I do have to cuss him out because he don't always post my shit on time.
Mm-hmm.
Look, fam.
It's still Apple fault.
You don't post nobody else shit late.
Actually, I do. You just don't know.
We ain't talking about Tori. We talking about me.
No, not just Tori. A lot of these. Look, you remember? Okay, the original rule was a 48-hour turnaround time. That has now officially grown to 3 days.
That was when you used to have to edit my shit.
Right.
You don't even have to edit me.
I got you.
Here's the issue with yours. You literally drop 8 hours after we got done recording.
That's true.
You have no window.
Anything.
You're the only show that.
You don't have to do anything.
No, I do. I still have to do stuff.
He has to be a dad.
No.
No, I'm talking about to the show. Like
to
before,
your
we used
show,
to have
I
to
still-
really, really edit.
No, I don't have to do all what I used to do, but I do still have to do some work.
It's because we OGs in the game now.
No, that I won't take that from you.
One take shouty.
But
Yeah. Well,
spending about
shit.
$1,000 on equipment definitely helps.
And that's what I love about Teezy and the pod. Whatever happened in that moment, that's just there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how it was
So if a
with
motherfucker
us.
got up out the chair and fell and they laughed, oh, that's it.
No,
Yeah,
that's
ain't no
that's
editing.
no
definitely
edits.
there for us.
We definitely don't. We
Because
got
in the
fans.
beginning, my
Gucci
bro
edit
would
shit.
tell all the business and, hey man, can you take nope?
But we would have to give niggas a disclaimer in the beginning, like if you don't want it aired,
Don't say it.
don't say it.
Yeah.
Don't say it.
Because we're not going to be doing all of that shit because you want to sit here and do oh bro, can you
Talking
take
too
this out?
much.
Can you take this out? Or I ain't mean to say her name, or like, bruh, you knew what this was.
Yeah, that's the big deal with us. The names. I'm like, well, it's out there. It's up there and stuck there.
Now, especially now because
It's on
we go
YouTube.
live
Yeah,
for the
live.
whole
It
episode.
don't make no sense to
You
say
ain't
nothing
no
out
getting rid of
then.
that. So now it is what it is. So if you don't want a motherfucker to know it, then you
Is
better
that
keep
why
it to
we don't
yourself.
have as many guests as we used to?
No, it's just because I don't fuck with people no more. I don't want to
be.
be bothered.
Mm.
Plus, people having germs and shit.
And people,
My
and
immune
it's
system
crazy
already
because
crappy.
people really want to be on this shit.
Yeah, people ask
Why
me
you want to be
Until
here?
they get on it.
I ignore people all the time. Like, hey man, when you gonna have me as a guest?
Never.
And then
You
I
know
keep
how many
scrolling.
people say that, then they come and be quiet, can't even chime in.
Hey, so when
throughout
you
the
gonna have us?
regular
When you gonna have me and
conversation.
Juan on the
See,
show?
and the only part that I was really quiet on was the music part because
You don't listen to
You don't
shit.
listen to that shit.
I'm the haze. I don't listen.
You ain't listen to no new shit.
They asked me, they was like, well, Mimi, what did you think? I'm like, the
I'm-
first one. Like, shit, I don't know.
Whenever y'all ready, as long as y'all can handle it.
Yeah, and this nigga, he's usually the scapegoat. Cause he walks into shit though. I don't he does shit, and y'all know how quick with it. I don't even get look how
He do
quick I
that
stung
on
him last
Facebook.
time.
They be on his ass. I'm like, oh, they be busting him out.
Yeah, like look how quick I stung him on Monday, and I didn't try to. As soon as he says it comes out, and y'all know that I'm like that, so stop walking into it. It's like a pigeon flying into a glass door. Stop doing it.
Nah,
And y'all don't have to worry about me stinging.
He do that shit every Monday.
Yeah, but no, I love the dynamic that I have with my co-host. You know what I mean? Like the fact that we have the intense bond that we do, and whether we are, shit get a little intense and we really going at each other.
Monday.
Like we go right back to normal. You
Like
know what I mean?
Monday.
Just because that's the relationship
Wait, what happened?
that
on
we
Monday?
have.
Just
When
said
she
that.
when she felt like she was attacked the whole show.
Cause y'all was coming at me real rough
Dog,
Monday,
you be
man.
using these niggas. Just accept it.
I am not using them.
I don't like how you talk to your male people.
They want to fuck me more than I want to fuck them. So if this is happening, regardless of his niggas feel like, oh man, we go way back, shit, we was fucking around for 3 years. You really go do me like that? It's that or not do you at all. So which do you want? Do you want to be on OnlyFans or do you want your dick dry?
Oh my.
One or the other. Those are your choices.
That is why the oh my button is there now.
So
Because I was saying it all episode.
I'm just saying, like it's not even a thing like, well, I don't want to fuck him because his dick is weak. Because then I'm just not gonna be bothered with you. But it's just like we ain't fucked around in all of this time. You want to come back. Okay, cool. But this is what I do now. So if you feel like you want to fuck with me, then those are the terms.
They gotta fuck with you on OnlyFans.
Yeah. Or it's just because it's just I'm not in a relationship with anybody to just
do they
be like,
gotta show their face.
no, I don't show anybody's
Show your
faces.
face.
Okay.
We wanna
Nope,
see
I
your
don't show
face.
anybody's faces. The only people whose faces are shown, like they're mutual content creators, so they have their own OnlyFans. So like the
Okay.
scene that I just did, like with like all 4 of us have OnlyFans, so we don't have to. I don't have to do all that editing. So putting smiley faces or cropping a certain way because you can crop videos. So having to cut
Bitches
that
who
shit
be
out.
putting a smiley face on niggas' faces during like selfies is nasty.
Right,
I
but
hate that
You
shit.
can't trust them hoes.
I just feel like that's not
Just don't take
my
a picture.
thing. I'm
with
not
them.
in a relationship or committed to somebody to just be giving up pussy because you want it.
Jesus.
So if
See,
you feel
and
like
that's why
you
we
want
say
to
she
come
be
back
talking
and
to these niggas on
ride
her
this
own.
ride again, then OnlyFans is the admission price.
Okay, Vince McMahon,
Don't start that
Some of them
shit.
say no.
No,
talk your shit.
Well,
but they will try it though. As far as like, all right, well, we did a couple videos or whatever. They want you to come through, but then it's, well, man, we ain't got to record every time. But then we don't have to fuck every time. I'll see you later, G. Like I just told them on Monday, last week Wednesday,
Out here SpongeBob.
I hit a dude and I'm like, all right, you fucking or not? Like I had been drinking.
And you're not telling me that don't feel like she just gives no fucks about
No, but I'm like, look, I said, if you take too long, it's automatically no, because I've been drinking. I'll go home and I'll go the fuck to sleep. I'm nigga, when I get liquor in me and shit, if don't nothing shake within that first 45 minutes to an hour, nigga, I'm going home to lay down and I don't want to be bothered.
Man, it's kind of like when the weed kick in.
Yeah, but
definitely when the weed kicks in.
but when we got there, because we meet at a spot, he has a second house. Like when we got there, I pulled because I had my bag and I'm setting up, and he like, oh man, I ain't say we was gonna be doing all that tonight, man. I gotta work in the morning, trying to record and shit. Oh, I said, what did I say about recreational sex? I said we can do it some other time. I got to pack my shit up and then I left. I'm not just gonna come over here and get some ass because I felt like getting some ass.
Just
No,
like-
that's not why I'm here. You know what the terms in the agreement is.
just
When we
using
fuck around,
and abusing niggas.
it's not using and abusing. What the problem is, they think they're gonna use me for pussy, and I don't let them. That's what it is. Niggas think that they are going to be able to call and fuck on you whenever they feel like it because they're used to bitches allowing that. No.
Basically,
If we're going to fuck, then it is
niggas
going
wanna
on
make
OnlyFans.
business personal And
Right.
Mimi's not stepping outside that box.
Right.
Mhm.
It's all
Business.
business. That don't mean, fuck your, because one of the dudes that I use for my videos, like me and him are cool. You know what I'm saying? Like we can go have our little drinks or whatever. Like, even when my grandma died, like he came to the bar, kicked it with me, fucked with me, make sure I was straight and everything. Like it's not always just I'm finna use you for dick and then that's it. But it's like, nigga, if you feeling like this is what you want, my terms for us to go there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we just go hang out and then, give a dap at the end of the night. And we go our separate ways until you ready to
Don't dab me,
until
fam.
you ready to cut this
Well,
camera
nah.
off.
Don't
If
dab
a
me, fam.
bitch dap me,
Don't dab me,
last time
fam.
I'm talking to you,
Dog,
Nigga, I didn't
not-
spend all this
Forever.
money on this GoPro camera for nothing.
motherfucker, bitch hit you with the pound. Like,
All right, fam. Talk to you later. What, nigga?
give me some, dap it up,
Mimi
G.
funny.
I hit you later.
And this is what we
Terms and
have to
conditions
deal
is
with.
hilarious,
Period.
dog.
Not
Yeah.
even only on Monday.
Yeah.
Period.
Your office hours are from 9 to 5.
Listen.
Hang your motherfuckers out the
Literally,
window.
Red
I
ain't
really do
playing.
be checking out.
She do got. She got a red wig too.
But that's actually the one that I have coming. It's like shut up. It's like a real pretty. It's like pinkish and it got like streaks. It's pretty. So that's gonna be my new hoe wig.
Please don't wear it on the show.
She will.
My new hoe wig.
My new
Knowing
hoe,
her ass, she gonna have
hoe
some.
hair.
She gonna have something to do
Hoe
right
hair.
after the
Hoe
show.
hair.
That is crazy.
Make your hoe.
Yeah, this is my everyday wear.
Can
But
we
then I have the
can
hoe
we
hair.
can we get that on the website? Maybe
Maybe.
you should start selling wigs and call it hoe hair.
Maybe.
Or
Damn.
that one.
You
Yeah,
know,
we'll see.
talk to your
How to
your
myself.
peoples.
That might.
The one who accidentally put it on the free site.
Yeah.
She be slinging hair on the low.
Well, shit. I got a couple people that I could use, but yeah, I don't feel like I'm using niggas the way that y'all make it seem like I'm using niggas.
That was her
Niggas
that
are
was the
trying to
content of
use
the show.
niggas are trying to use me, and I turn the tables.
Yeah, it was just funny to attack you.
Yeah,
'Cause it was
we don't
funny.
get a chance to do that. too
Right.
often.
We don't get a chance to make you the bad guy
Right.
too often.
So we gotta take it and run with it.
So we had to take it around with it that day. But you know this
It made
nigga,
a
but
great
this
episode.
nigga on the other end of the
Ain't
table.
that a bitch?
always
Most
gotta
exercise this nigga get is running with a joke on me.
Shut up, dog.
See what I gotta deal with?
Motherfucker.
Y'all nuts.
All right, so we've come to the end of
See
this
what I
episode
gotta deal with?
because I can't keep the babies out too long. They probably sleep now because they quiet as fuck. But
They might be upstairs at Buffalo Boss.
I don't see no smoke coming, so we are.
yeah, there ain't nothing burned down, ain't no alarms went off. I can still hear my phone. So
They should go burn down Buffalo Boss.
yeah, they kind of do like the nuggets there,
The
the
mediocre,
boneless ones.
the mediocre
They got
ass
nuggets?
wings.
Well,
I'm about to
that's
say.
the fucking
That's what they
boneless
look
chicken. Look like nuggets now to me.
It's breast meat.
That's
Ooh, I might
not
have
breast.
time to make covers and give me a cooler.
Right.
I think they close to like
You, might,
7.
you got time to make it to Culver's and be a cougar. What?
I said and get a
I
cooler.
see what you did. there.
Ooh. I just
Anyway,
noticed-
so
shout out to the bundle subscribers.
they've been, you know what they've been, they using that PPP money,
I don't care
Jack
what they
off?
using.
that
They-
last 300 from unemployment because they cutting that shit off. Like you don't get the bonus anymore.
Free that nigga Baby Blue.
What? Who?
Dude from Pretty Ricky.
Oh,
Used the PPP loan to go
Nah,
buy a
fam.
Ferrari with his goof eyes.
yeah.
He
That
a
did.
fool
Why are
for
we
that.
freeing him? You need to learn your lesson, my nigga.
Yeah, he definitely finna
You
do
don't buy it. You rent it. You floss it a little bit. You park it in the
it.
garage.
Yeah, rapper. What the fuck you need a PPP loan for?
You got small businesses.
No, we don't.
Oh, most rappers got other businesses.
What? Like what?
Uh,
None of that shit he doing is working out.
bowling alleys, car washes, rim shops.
Come on, get your rim job.
No,
Real quick. I
I
got
was
a new
I was
rose on the
about
way.
I was about to let you get your shit off.
No, I just
want
want to. I can't post it on mine yet because that one chick keep taking everything that I got.
What is
so,
that? A rose and a tulip at the same time?
So it
Tulips.
is another. So it got the suction of the same rose, but it has an inserted. So it's a vibrating egg like a bullet.
so
goes
it's in-
inside.
Oh, inside.
So while it's inside and vibrating, you got
you
yeah.
trying to fuck some
Little
beds
double
up.
whammy.
I caught a Charlie horse last night. I swear to God.
Double whammy.
Cause I had to test the merchandise. When I tell you I caught a Charlie horse nigga, I said, "Oh, these hoes gonna love this shit." I
No,
hold
you-
back in my motherfucking
You know
hell. I
what? They
said,
not.
"Shit."
You know what's the problem with these hoes is they won't
These
let go
hoes.
of the rose.
These
That's
houses.
okay. That's why I wouldn't find a new one. Cause they don't listen.
They
Now
won't.
the ones that
upgrade-
finally listen when I told them
yeah,
to get
there
the
ain't a lot
twice
of people
as
talking
nice
about
and
twice.
shit,
A lot of people
they're like,
talking about it.
dude, because they've been leaving their reviews. They're like, dog, like I thought I loved my roles, but this motherfucker, I'm like, see,
Yeah.
that's because I sell this motherfuckers. Now, I'm not just telling you this because I sell it. I'm telling you this because I use it.
What?
But after I posted a
not
promo
only a
video
client, I'm
using
the
the Twice
player
as Nice, and then a couple
president.
bitches bought it after that. That was all I need, that motherfucker.
Ready to get Teezy
I'm
the care
just
package
saying.
for a wedding.
I'm walking in a grocery store trying to buy
yeah.
water, and I hear
Bridal
bitches in
shower
the bread aisle talking about, girl, I gotta get me a new rose because I didn't
And
wear the
you ain't
old
drop
one
my
out.
business, bro.
Nigga, you know I always yell out, come to candycloset.com.
I was
Just
on
out of nowhere, huh?
looking at
I
the little
did.
net fit.
I have no problem doing that.
Hey, low key, I'll be on house party with some hoes, and they be talking about vibrators. I was like, oh, you know, you can get all that from Cuz.
I said it in the heartbeat. Like my
Go
sister
ahead
said
and
it.
take a couple with you, pass them out when you see these hoes out here hurting for it.
You know, I'm proud of Mimi because before trying to get her to promote stuff, she'd be like, nah, I don't want to be there. Now it's like,
Business
bam, what you want?
Hey,
What?
you think they'll fire me if I leave these in the break room?
Promoting sex stuff is easy for me
don't know who that
because
came
I
from.
talk so sexual all the time. So sometimes I promote without even realizing that I'm promoting because of my wordplay when I'm being
Got
sexual.
it.
So it just comes out and I'm like, damn, that was kind of tight. And then I make a status. So
Cunning. So Teezy, where can we find you, your podcast, and all things that's Teezy?
Teezy Talks Podcast. We have a group on Facebook. It's Teezy Talks Podcast. At Teezy Talks on Instagram. At Teezy Talks on Twitter. And then we're on all platforms to listen to. So you can just go to whatever. All of them.
All of the things.
Teezy Talks.
hashtag GOAT.
And we have events coming up. If you can come
Ooh.
to our Taco Tuesday at Truth this Tuesday, there'll be taco specials, bottle raffle is free.
Hey,
for
I'm
people that
actually
get there a
free
little
this
earlier.
Tuesday.
Starts at 5.
This
Ooh,
coming
right
Tuesday?
after work too.
This coming
Yeah.
Tuesday?
Yeah.
Ooh, I could fake checkout on my phone because see, like
I kind of might
we're
be free too.
What
working
time you get
remote.
off?
I'm kind of
I
might
can
not
check
be
out
there.
on my phone.
I'm
But like,
kinda
I send my
like,
checkout
well,
email.
I'll be
They
there
pick up
at
on my
6.
laptop, but I'll be on Outlook mobile.
Oh, really?
I'm smooth. Take the kids down to my mom's.
Yeah,
Like,
I
let's
gotta-
get some
So come out.
tacos.
I gotta
Taco
play babysitter
Tuesday.
on Tuesday until moms get home from work.
Okay,
Taco
so 6:30.
Tuesday at Truth, y'all.
So
We
we kind of might be there.
kind of might be eating
And we have a
tacos.
website too that we don't really promote.
Y'all
that
got a
much.
website?
TeezyTalksPodcast.com. Yep. It's
That I
still
didn't
relevant. It still has the updated
Self updates.
yep. So
That's
each
what's up.
podcast is on there. And
I'm working on a massive
I think
website.
that's it. You know,
slash
look out for
app for
events
us.
from Teezy Talks. We always throw events. It's not.
Because they be cracking.
You know what, Teezy? Me and you talk some business.
You like the goat at parties.
Thank you.
See,
I'm
when,
dead ass.
No,
Like,
it took a lot for me to take that in.
every
I didn't
time
wanna be the
Teezy
one.
put her
I'm like,
name on a
no,
motherfucking
but-
party, it's for sure.
and
a
that's why I
sleeper.
love because
and
like
she's not a
you are
party
so
promoter.
social and able to do that, and it's like these niggas used to like they would have to drag me places because I didn't want to
still
go.
do.
I'm
I
like,
know you came to a few events too.
man, I'm like, bro, I don't want to be around people. I don't want people
The
walking up to me
Halloween
and
was
talking to
such
me.
a-
But you know what? You
We
you will come out with the
doubted
podcast community because at least one, bruh.
I didn't know that was me.
I need you to upgrade all sounds that come out your phone.
No, that's like when the house party app call you, that's the noise.
why they
People say his house party.
Right, that's out.
they do. He got a group of people that
So,
still party in the house.
couple hoes I
Still
kick it with, they
crazy.
like house party.
They still party in the house.
Okay.
But no, we need to talk.
She was like,
'Cause I
the world
got-
is open. We ain't doing this shit no more. I'm outside.
We can socialize. That's
Hey,
why
ain't they finna open us up completely? Like
June
5th?
15th.
First, they changed it.
Oh,
Everybody finna get sick.
oh.
So because they had to the mask mandate, like once they do, like they can't extend it. That's only why the health order is in place.
Right.
So everything opens as of June 1st.
June.
I
1st.
just want my job to
Ooh.
get rid of this shit because I'm
I
like,
need.
these motherfuckers is
Nigga.
shopping freely.
Nigga,
Now the
you-
good thing is
Puerto Rico is
opens
shit to
June-
be lit.
it opens June 1st, but that first little weekend will be cool because all them niggas will be in Houston.
That's in
Yeah.
July though. Oh no, they
No.
are going to Houston.
That's June
ATL
is
26th.
July.
Them niggas really not sitting down this year, are they?
Yeah,
Why
so
would they? Look
I'm
how they
just-
had to last year.
so that'll
I will be in Puerto
that first
Rico.
weekend.
Everything will be open. Come back. Me, this nigga, and maybe her
Yeah,
will be
so-
in Atlanta.
okay. Well, I don't know, cause like remember I had
Flip-flops
been
in the
planning to
dick
go to
out.
Miami for my birthday,
Bruh.
but I don't know if
No.
I want to go
Not in the
there.
air?
I think I'm going to Cali.
Just make sure I'm not in the room.
I'm gonna have my linen shorts on so my balls don't get hot.
That's respectable.
Word to Hove. It's the rock.
But I get the buzzer.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. You want to buzz myself?
Thank you.
I got you.
I mean, I'm cool if you had the linen shorts on, bro. At least put boxers on.
Nah, bro, they hot.
Boxers are not
I
hot.
forgot that fat
I'm mad
man
I got
ass was
drawers
on my
on
screen
now.
when I opened Twitter.
Ah,
You still have
So,
the fat
Mimi.
nigga booty on you?
it's a booty hole.
Twitter is not like Facebook. It don't just automatically
No, it
move
don't.
shit off the screen.
It don't. You gotta
It
wait.
should, though.
You gotta wait a while for it to refresh. It'd be
I'm
sick.
like, don't
Man.
this app keep moving?
No, cause I have HBCU confessions on my timeline, and bro, it'd be some wild ass stories.
Black
in that.
college. Wow.
They wild, fam.
What's the wildest shit you've ever seen or encountered since being a podcaster?
Great question, Juan. I've been waiting all night for you to say
God.
something.
I mean, you usually take care of the interview portion. I usually
do.
just crack
What do you
jokes.
mean? The
That's-
wildest shit.
Like, what's
I
your?
mean,
Let's back it up. What's your favorite episode?
Yeah.
That's basically what he asking.
okay. Favorite episode would be, well, we had they call him Bear. We call him Big Bear.
Bear was on Ruffle Feathers.
He
I know you
was on
talking
our
about.
podcast a long time ago.
Right.
Never heard of this guy.
Doing the polygamy thing.
That's exactly why he was there too.
And he it fell through so badly. Like they tried it and they were all living together and trying it out, and it was really a really good episode. Like to hear his side and what happened, and because it had just happened. That's the reason why I asked him to be on the show.
Right.
And then by the time he got on the show, the shit was damn near done. Like the polygamy didn't work.
Damn.
So, yeah, and that was like a week. But they probably had been doing it before, but they went live and they were one big happy family. And then, but that was one of my favorite.
Yeah, we just had him like not even a month ago, and apparently I guess he's looking for a new third.
Yeah.
So, he struck out again. I guess.
He's not giving up on it. He said he wants what he wants. He
Niggas
should
really
be
want
able
an
to
extra
get that.
bitch.
But they ripped that nigga apart though.
I don't want one of
Like you had 4 women on your
Okay.
show.
See, we only had me.
Yeah,
It wasn't enough.
they went in.
But
Yeah.
I mean, I respected what they were talking about on their live. I watched their live before I asked them
Right.
income, and it was what they wanted. I'm like, well,
What fell
it
apart?
is what it is.
He was probably just being too greedy.
Something about a baby daddy. It
Good.
was a lot. Yeah, they got other kids. A lot of that shit don't work out.
See them
well.
outside.
Yeah.
That outside dick be fucking shit up, dog.
Yeah. And then Mimi on the show was a good one.
Mimi apparently is a good show everywhere she goes.
Because she gonna get
Apparently,
that.
this heifer's a good
We
time.
gonna talk about it.
and-
I see what you did there.
No, but I think that's a reason why people like him. They're like, all right, well, we know that if we ask Mimi, she ain't gonna be all clamming up and shit, and we got all this dead air. She act like she don't want to answer nothing. If we ask her, we know she gonna talk about it. Cause I don't be giving no fuck.
They were so thirsty though. To get to the OnlyFans. I'm trying to interview her regular, like you got your own podcast. Trying to talk.
You
about
be
other
squirting
stuff.
on there.
They was like,
Y'all gotta chill.
Yeah. They was like, let's just get to it. The OnlyFans. I'm like, and I was calling it.
But
fans
you know what's
only.
funny? I have to remember.
Niggas always call
Fans only.
it.
I have to remember that a lot of people don't hear the stories me and Juan have heard for years.
Yeah,
So when niggas ask these questions,
And
I
a
be
lot of
like,
people
bro,
don't follow
you didn't hear about the wall outlet situation?
Yeah, they just don't.
Yeah.
They don't know.
I don't know. See, that's why.
So, Mimi, same question. What's your favorite episode since you've been doing this?
The ball back in episode.
That
No.
was this show though.
I know, but that was still
No,
my favorite.
honestly, like my favorite episodes are the Me and Ree series. Like I
I
love
was like,
that
she's
when I
always
can
said
bring
that.
her in and have those conversations with her publicly. I think more recently with the one I did like what it's like being a child of a sex worker.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people have a completely different idea of what it's like. Like they feel like our kids are just so ashamed of us and hate our guts and mom, I can't believe you were sure your asshole. I hate you. Like, and it's nothing like that. Like for my child to be 16 and have the mindset that she's like, why is that anybody like, why do they even care? Like, how is what you doing affecting them? Like, are they paying anything? Like, and she has more respect for me as her mom doing what I do than for her dad not doing anything. So a lot of people needed to hear that because I feel like people just come up with their own little narrative in their mind about how our kids feel. So for me, that was a really good one to be able to have that conversation with her and really feel, really hear how she felt about what I did. And her main thing is she was like, well, one, she doing what adults do. At least my mom's getting paid for it, and she's behind a paywall. I don't have to worry about scrolling on Pornhub and whatever else, and then all of a sudden like she makes you pay to see her, so I'm good.
That's like
So-
trying to find a favorite scene and
So
whoop,
I just
there's
want
your
to-
cousin's asshole.
I just want you to understand that Reese said
That's why I
My
hopped on
mom-
no girl so fast. Like I don't go on Pornhub.
She said, interesting.
Oh,
I
I was
just
just
want
trying
you
to
to
get
know
my
that Ree
views up.
basically
That's
said
fine, but not
that
with
she
me.
would rather have a mom who chocolate starfish is locked behind a paywall than a deadbeat dad.
But that's because within that first 2 months of showing my chocolate starfish, she got a brand new iPad
Of
and all
course.
other kind of
Because then she
Yeah,
say that
for
like,
art and everything else.
I get shit.
Yeah,
She said, "I get shit."
and she like
so many words.
we're not homeless. Everything is being taken care of. We don't
Well, at least
want
you're not hiding it.
we don't
It's
want for
honest
anything.
Right.
And that's the thing. Like
Relationship.
with me growing up in a household having such an open relationship with my
your
mom and grandma.
Mhm.
I have that with my kids. Now I don't talk to Jelly Bean about stuff as much because
Ooh,
Jelly Bean
that's the
still has that
conversation
innocence.
we're not ready for.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Jelly Bean is about to be 12 next month, but she still has like that. Like, don't get me wrong, she's super intelligent, super smart, but she still has the innocence of like a 6-year-old. Like she see motherfuckers kissing on TV. She's like,
Mm.
Damn, Jelly Bean finna be
and Ree be
12.
like, nigga, where the
Right,
nipples at?
dog.
Like, you know?
Lily finna be 8 next month.
I also love my ladies' night episodes. I forgot about that. I love having my girls on. It's fun. We get in.
'Cause
That's when we
y'all-
get into sex and mess.
Next time, have that heifer with y'all.
Yeah, take her.
Take her.
It's good.
You got a
Giving
fucking
me
night
a-
off. So, Mimi,
Yes.
under normal circumstances, I'll wrap the show up here. I'm going to give you 5 minutes to promote your newest toy. Take this opportunity.
So my new toy is
Dun, 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 dun.
the My Buddy.
My buddy.
Now, because y'all know how I am with the
Hey,
wordplay,
Juan, prepare to clip
flower
this and
bud,
make it a
so it's the
commercial
bud
for us.
-e, so the My Bud E. But this is a hybrid toy. It is actually a lot of people are obsessed with the rose,
Mhm.
but this is same thing. You have the rose with the suction and the vibration, but it also has
A
a bullet
bullet.
attached to it. So don't get alarmed when you see because it has like a little pedal on there, but
It
see how
being
flexible
done.
it is. Like
Okay.
it's a full silicone toy, but when you insert the bullet, you just curve it towards so that it go ahead and suck on that little love button a little bit. It is so powerful, y'all. So I told y'all earlier that I call her Charlie Horse. I was not exaggerating, and it was literally in less than a minute, and that was just on the first setting. So I'll be debuting it probably like within the next week or so. I haven't been promoting it much, only because if you've been seeing my Facebook posts for the past day or two, like I've been dealing with an issue where people have been taking all of my shit
Mhm.
from products to literally every single policy
Policies
that
and
I, like
procedures.
copy and paste my full policy to my shit. So it sucks that it comes down to that, but I want to be able to at least get my shit off first and get my new products before motherfuckers, but let me hurry up and rush and get this and start trying to follow or whatever. But that one will be 55. As you know, the regular flower power is 44. I do offer free shipping on all domestic orders. If you have a local order, you are able to get local delivery same day for $5. I actually have another delivery when I leave here. But even if you do the free shipping with a local order, it does not take long at all. Ship all orders same day as long as you get it in by 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday. If you get it in by 12 p.m. Central Standard Time on Saturday, it goes out the same day. But if you are local, you'll get it the very next day. It's usually delivered right away. So if the orders that I shipped out today was today, Thursday, they'll get them Friday.
Cracker.
Yeah, like they come right away.
Yeah.
Height too.
Yeah, but you know,
Give her
so
a gym for that one.
it really just depends on how horny you are. You know what I mean? Like if you like some people like, no, I need that motherfucker today,
Today.
like right now. You know what I mean? Then you know they can pay the $5.
That's a horny muff.
Yeah.
Right there.
But you know, if not, and you know that you can wait 24 hours, it's usually less than. Because I mail out every day. My cutoff is 5, and I usually drop all of my shipments off by 5:30. Because I want to make sure that I give myself enough time to like fully package everything. So I drop everything off by 5:30. Usually motherfuckers have their shit by noon.
That's what's up.
So, you know, less than 24 hours from placing your order, and then you don't have to pay extra for shipping or anything. So make sure you check out www.comerscandycloset.com for your lingerie and toy needs. It is not just for the ladies. I have things for fellas too. I have different types of pocket pussies for you. I have the vibrating kind. I have the regular strokers.
Every Monday conversation.
I have the full main squeeze, honey gold. Now that one for you big guys, like you know, you got length and the girth. The main squeeze, honey gold, that is for you.
No,
That is for
it's a
you.
commercial. Let her get
You,
shit
you
off.
guys are able to use that one, but it also has what's called a pressure plate. So while you are inside of it, you can press down on it and vary the pressure that you're feeling. So it can make the pussy tighter for you.
So if you want it tight or
Yeah.
make it feel like throwing a hot dog down
Yeah,
the
or
hallway.
if you want to adjust the
Choice is
suction,
yours.
like because there's like a little cap on the back. If you keep the cap on, the suction is more powerful versus if you take it off, you know, it's more open ended. I have penis pumps, cock rings. I have couples toys, vibrating panties, like whatever you need. And if you don't see it and it's something that you're looking for, you can always ask. You can either hit me on Facebook Messenger or you can shoot me an email at info@comerscandycloset.com. If I don't have it, I can most likely get it. Usually I debut new products and restock through the weekend. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, just because, you know, people get off work, they get drunk, do their little happy hour, and they trying to get busy. So I make sure that I got everything you need ready
or
to go
tune
for the
into
weekend.
the QV section of Hostily Awkward.
Yeah,
Usually starts about 10:30.
absolutely. And
No,
yeah.
real talk. It usually starts about 10:30.
Yeah. So and then also make sure that you subscribe to my OnlyFans. That is onlyfans.com/comer_walker. I got a lot of shit on there. And with mine, you don't have to pay for every video. I think like that's my biggest selling point and why a lot of people fuck with mine so much, because you guys have subscribed to OnlyFans and you see how that is. Oh man, her shit only $3. I'm finna join her. Shit, she got a free page. But then you get on there and it's like 10, 15-second clips, and then she like, all right, well, pay $40 for this 10-minute video. You know, they nickel and dime you. So with mine, everything is right on the feed. So you don't have to worry about that. My price is a little bit higher because I like to weed the cheap niggas out. And with the content that I have coming up this summer, because everything is opening up, I'm definitely finna up that.
All right.
I couldn't do it last year because everything was closed, but we opening up again. So
Price
Go-
is going up.
go
Bro,
ahead
don't
and-
be out here tearing yourself up at County Stadium, fam.
look,
Nigga,
I'm-
County
look,
Stadium don't even.
I'm
I don't
spreading
even-
my
what is it
booty
called?
hole right in the
Brewer
dressing room. I'm doing whatever the fuck I need
What
to
is it
do.
called now?
Right
American
in the
Family
Yeah,
Field.
I'm spreading my booty hole right in the dressing room. I had to repeat that one because that's funny.
Teezy, don't be out here spreading your booty hole in dressing
I'm
rooms.
not.
Trying
I
to
leave that
challenge
to
it.
Mimi.
At
Trying to
a Macy's,
Fam, don't be in Cole's dressing room.
asshole.
Get
Open.
Bucky
That's
naked.
hilarious.
All right, with that being said, I'd like to thank both these young ladies for joining us on today's episode. Make sure you check us out on all streaming platforms, that's Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or wherever else you listen to your podcast at. Make sure you tune in next week as we are joined by the ladies of Boobs and Brunch.
Which will wrap up the month of May because we've been booked and busy.
Boom. We out of here, people. Peace.
Peace.
Hit the button, one.
It ain't my button.
Oh, shit. You
So
fucking
what
up.
button would I hit?
Oh, niggers. King fucking niggers.